I've not used this before, so I'm just trying it out.
Hey, world building is better with buddies, so we've got Gazz and Adam here today to talk playsets, and what better way to roleplay in your toy growing experiences as a child than adding a playset to the mix. We'll say hi to the chat real quick. Johnny saying, all right, love hard eyes, or is that star eyes? Love hard eyes, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
Bitteray Bob, how are you? Good to see you, bud. G'day from the Retro Tinker and the legend himself, Flying Grayson, a.k.a. Grayson.
A.k.a. Grayson.
A.k.a. Grayson. Good to see everybody. No, we were going to do something with Hans today. Hans couldn't make it. Hans is going to the movies. I don't know what movie he's going to see, but...
if it's not Operation Hail Mary, then he's at the wrong movie.
Right.
I want to see that.
So we'll get Hans in on the next one.
Sweet.
All right. So now before we dive in, Adam has done. Oh, heroic nonsense! How are you, buddy?
Hey, Harry.
He's just launched a redo of the transformation of the Cup Triple T on his channel that he helped collaborate with myself, the Sarge himself, and the Retro Tinker all helped out on that one, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you get by with a little help from your friends. We're talking playsets today. Let me tell you, Project Hail Mary was so good. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's so good.
I want to see that. Maybe.
Now I'm going to do a little bit of a self plug here, and the reason why is because one of the projects that I do, the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship, I love it so much, and even though I created it, I like it. I like watching it because my buddies all jump in there and they give me a hand on that too, including everyone here has been on it. Ari has been on it. The Retro Tinker has been on it, and Sergeant Slaughter himself has been on it. And when we were thinking about which play sets we had as a kid, which would be the best ones, I wanted to talk about potentially one of the last great play sets, and we're talking this thing right here.
Ooh.
Joe Fan 84, how are you, my man?
What up?
Now, this is the Rise of Cobra, which is a movie that I enjoy. Yeah. The Rise of Cobra Mobile Pit Headquarters. It does show up in the video game Rise of Cobra, which I enjoy that game also. But this is potentially... I know that they have brought out other play sets in other lines since this toy has come out. But I think this is maybe potentially the last great original playset. That whole line of Rise of Cobra is sort of piggybacked off of the 25th anniversary with its style. Mm. But I think this is where they still sort of leaned into creating new things. Instead of rehashing things, they brought this thing out. Now, the great thing about this thing here, this giant fortress, is that on the inside, we're talking about world building. You flip one panel out, and what you've got here is a couple of bunk beds. You've got a bunch of lockers, all great stuff. And that also helps to incorporate some of that other world building. Or even you've got to use your imagination here. Like, obviously, those bunks aren't on the outside. It folds out to be on the outside of the mobile pit, but obviously they're not sleeping out in the snow or whatever, right? Oh well, say hi from us. I'm sure the Easter Bunny will bring them lots of chockies.
Oh yeah.
So you expand your play time this way, but that's not all it came with, which I think is pretty nifty. Is that in the back, when that folded down, you've got the med bay, which had its own removable bed, and you had on the other side of that a cool widescreen TV. But you also got little other panels here as well, like security hatches and stuff like that. Like, stickers really made it. Steven backwards is Nevitz. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's so good. Thanks, Beta Ray Bob. Appreciate it. Do please hit that like button. Now, and I got this thing originally when it came out. I loved it so much I got it twice. And I got it the second time so that it could be a part of the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship. Selfless plug. Is it selfless? It's not. It's selfish. It's definitely selfish. But as you can see, I use it for all the backstage stuff. So this is the folded out part of the pit, the mobile pit, and I use it for all the backstage interviews and stuff like that. So you've got the locker room, which I think looks pretty cool. And then the med bay, which I've used for a few characters, including Macho Monkey Wrench and poor Balrog with his black eye. He got bopped good from Big Boa. But it's even got those, I don't know what they call them, those liquid packs that have got like stuff in it.
IV packs. IV packs.
Yeah, it's got those, and they're all stickers. But you can even dress up so that you've got the med bay, you've got the locker room, but you can dress them up like a set, right? And so you can change the med bay to make it look like Slaughter's quarters, which is what we've done here with Hot Rod, voiced by Adam himself. And then you can use that TV to make it look like it's the studio and add the cool little computer panels that come with it to be part of that studio as well. Epic Badger, how are you, buddy?
Mr. Badger.
If you haven't seen the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship lately, go back and check it out. Link is in the description. But this is what I really wanted to talk about. Stickers. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with stickers, but this isn't even all the stickers, but the sticker sheets that came with this, it's such a Easter egg hunt, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of Easter, it's Easter, right? But you got Bazooka's jersey, which is a callback from a recent cartoon that came out at the time, which was Resolute.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. It's good. It is. It's good.
It is really good. So, Resolute, when that came out, they, spoiler alert, cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, Bazooka gets off-screened, wiped out, right?
No, he's in a coma.
Yeah, he'll be back and in greater numbers. So they've got bazookas. You can put that anywhere in the pin. It's like a little bit of an homage to him. You've got a calendar with Scarlet on it, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
You got a little written note that says "Keep Out" that you put on one of the lockers. Knowing is half the battle. Come on, you got to have that on there. You got some schematics, and you've got some pictures like the snowcats there. And I think trying to think what the other picture is. I can't really tell.
The Sky Striker?
The Sky Striker is there, and some other third thing. My eyes aren't doing it very justice.
What is that? What is that up in that corner? What is that?
It's got everything, including the kitchen sink.
Yep.
No, yeah.
It has a kitchen bloody sink. And it also came with, I don't have a picture of it here, but it also came with a coffee mug for General Hawk, who was played by
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. You've got a table tennis table with table tennis bats.
Really?
Yeah. It comes with all these cool things. And yeah, I used it as the mobile slaughterhouse. I didn't call it the pit. But on the outside, if you I'll just go back to the beginning real quick. You've got a chair at the top that you can sit someone on to be a gunner. But I would just use the side guns and put them on the top. And not have the seats there. But still, spotlights. It even, on the inside, had a good old-fashioned jail cell, which every good playset needed to get rid of your bad guys. So I just wanted to show that off as one of the last great. If you could think of one that came out after this, I'd love to hear it. People in the chat, if you could think of one that's, I mean, we got a Castle Grayskull after that, but I would argue that the original is better, and it's not original.
Right. It's not a new idea.
Right. Right. If there was a new idea, killer playset that came out after the Rise of Cobra, I would love to hear about it.
So it's not it's. I would say it's not an original idea, but it's original take on it. Because we get all kinds of Bat caves coming out for every movie. But the Batman versus Superman movie, which was so depressing, kids shouldn't watch it, came with like a 4.5-foot Wayne Manor Bat cave playset.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. It was,
why did you say that name?
Yeah. Why are you trying to have fun at the movies? Absolutely.
Johnny loaded it. Very good on him. What a good man.
Absolutely.
All right, so Adam, you put together some slides for me because you know I hate it, and you're a good man.
Well, it's because I care about you, buddy.
Otherwise, we'd just be sitting here going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which works. It still kind of works.
So I put together a slideshow of what I call the greatest playsets ever. Maybe I've missed some that you love or think are iconic. I'll explain why I put these ones on here, and I just thought we could give our thoughts and rank them going through.
Okay, that sounds great.
That sounds.
Oh, this is not going to be another Hydro Viper moment. Adam,
Gazz, I'm begging you, man. Just let it go.
this one isn't on the list. Why isn't it on the list?
Gazz, have you got the Super 7 Hydro Viper yet?
You know what? I'm gonna. I had it in my hands today.
Oh
no!
You wanted it. You're like, I won't.
No, I
let
did
Adam
not
be
want
right.
it. I think I don't like the original one, and I don't like that one. And I know it's a callback to a character in Action Force, but
right.
I'm sorry, it's stupid. I'm sorry.
Well, I ordered 3, so I'll call one Gazz in your honor. Gazz, if you find the Snake Eyes and Tiger Force colors, please pick one up for me.
I will. But I'll tell you what.
Appreciate it.
I'll tell you what. You want my Hydro Viper? He's right here. I just got this guy the other day. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Let me just solo you real quick.
Gilman.
Eagle Force.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's sweet.
And the helmet comes off. See his pretty little mug. He looks more like the Gill Monster from Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Than he does the.
True.
That monster that can go on an adventure with deep sea cable.
Oh, well, he's a little too
one of them's
short.
got a
He'd
mask.
be like he's making this little buddy companion.
The Boba Joe Show. Check it out one time, won't you? That is a great show. But yeah, Adam, you could 3D print a Hydro Viper lair. What would it be, though? What would a Hydro Viper lair look like?
I imagine it would be not so much a layer, but a re-equipping station under the water. So it's like always it's like attached to the sea floor, have seaweed kind of stuff going on, but it'd be like weapon storage, extra air tanks and stuff in there.
No. It'd be some cheesy like 1960s Dean Martin like spy adventure show with like fluffy pillows and pink carpets and girls running around with bunny slippers on. That's what it'll look like.
Okay, Gazz.
Real talk, Gazz. Real talk.
I just want to ask one question. Who hurt you, man? It's okay.
Yeah, who hurt you? Okay, real talk, Gazz. Who wins in a fight out of the Hydro Viper and the Cobra Eel?
Eel, every day of the week.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that. Aren't Hydro Vipers technically mutated eels? Pre-order, can't wait to get those. I can't wait to see the video on it.
And they have het eels.
Old Greg's.
No,
lair.
they come with that sea ray thing. No, I just don't like. I don't like the head sculpt on the original one.
Yeah, mask off. It looks.
I would just glue that.
Yeah.
You know what? This isn't a kid show. I glue that son of a bitch on there and just leave it like that.
Oh, have we got that image of Gazz and the Hydro Viper PJs?
No. You ask who hurt me? There you go.
It was Adam. It's down there.
I was just trying to have a little festive cheer. All right, so these are in no particular order on rating or year, just as I was kind of putting it together. And the first one, maybe there's a couple that may be debatable, but I'm going to argue that this first one here is the Millennium Falcon, and I would say it is more playset than it is vehicle.
I agree.
Yep, I agree. If it gives you an option for both, I'm all in.
Yeah,
that was our GI Joe HQ for a while.
Yeah,
my friend had
I can see that
one. Yeah,
that was the thing about a good playset could be cross-played all the time, right? You could reimagine it as a number of things.
Yeah, like I don't want to jump ahead just in case you have it, but the Blackbird from X-Men doubles as a very useful playset as well as vehicle.
Yeah. So so there's one I didn't include the Blackbird on this list because I think to your point, it was better as something other than the Blackbird. As the Blackbird, it was a little bit weak.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weak as a Blackbird. Yeah. Hey, Nuzzy, we're talking about you today. Happy Easter. Okay, well, enjoy work. That's un-Australian to have to work on Easter.
Is it hard?
Bring on Snake Mountain. What's that?
I said, is it hard going surfing on Easter?
It is hard. Yeah, it's a pro surfer, Nodzi. It's difficult. But catch the hang 10, buddy.
Yeah. So this is one I never had as a kid. A couple buddies had it, and so it was always very special to go play with it. But again, this Christmas, I finally got one, and I had to rebuild all the pieces, so I really got to know it quite well. And this one it's again, kind of like you're saying with the G.I. Joe one. Once you get it open, it's way cooler inside than just like the ship looks on its own, right? So yeah, I love this thing. Again, I love playing with my buddies when I was a kid. But this
Steven makes a good point.
Oh,
your imagination in the cardboard box.
You know what? I had a lot of cardboard box play sets, but the best thing we ever got was my dad bought my family as like a family gift a stereo unit. And it came in this big box with styrofoam inserts.
Styrofoam. Yes. We had hours of fun with styrofoam.
And you flip them, and they were like the best bases ever.
Oh my god, yeah.
So good.
But yeah, so this one, it's got stuff from the movie. It's got the hidden panel to put your, smuggle stuff in. It had that gunner seat, which again didn't make like in my mind. I was like, how are they shooting guns in the movie? But when you see it laid out here, like, oh, they're shooting up and down. That was a cool.
It didn't make sense to me either. It's like what until probably this toy, or something, or a schematic. I was like, oh, okay, gravity is different in space. I get it.
Yeah, and then it had that chessboard and then like the Jedi training ball. It had a really like, if it happened in the movie, you could play with it in the toy, which was great. Yeah. And it had that like drop down handle where it's a big ship, but you could fly it around if you needed to.
Yeah.
So I like, to me, and I know this is not Ken or You Believe It, but I'm saying this is a 10 out of 10 play set. Hey, Joe Hunter.
G'day, buddy. Good to see you. 10 out of 10 play set. Let me tell you, I probably had as much fun having epic battles with my toys than I did setting them up in a play set. Or a scenario, right? Like if you're gonna leave your toys for the night, I would just set them up into how I wanted them to be set up, and then walk away. But it's hard to give the Millennium Falcon anything less than a 10. It does touch on every point in the movie that you would want to recreate, at least from A New Hope.
Yeah.
It doubles as a vehicle, which is already an extra plus. And it just looks so damn cool. So if it's not a 10 out of 10, you better have a good reason why it's dropping any points at all.
It's a 10 out of 10, but man, what a piece of junk.
It's got it where it counts. Could it fit two people in the cockpit?
Yeah, actually mine is hanging above my head right now, and Chewie and Han are in the cockpit nicely.
Let's hope it doesn't fall.
No,
Adam, you okay?
I have a whole fleet of Star Wars figures hanging right above, or ships hanging above my head. I got the Falcon, the X-Wing, a Y-Wing, a couple TIE fighters, and the Slave One just hanging there.
I ain't got nothing up here.
Well, solid 10 out of 10 from Grayson for the wooden Hall of Justice.
Yeah, I made him for all his Batman, the Brave and the Bold figures.
Really?
I made a wooden Hall of Justice.
Sweet.
Well, he had the PJs for it.
He sure did. Did.
What a dad.
The Power of the Force 2 figs, they can fit, but they are tight because this was in 1995. so Kenner had the mold, and they gave the mold to Palitoy, and Palitoy released a bunch. Then they're able to get that tooling back from Palitoy and release the Power of the Force 2 Falcon, which was just this again. And then
So cool.
I just learned that in, I think, 2003, they were going to reshoot it again, and they dropped it in the factory, and it shattered.
Oh,
Ouch.
Yeah, so there will never be a reissue of this unless they try a new one here.
So we basically used it as a Joe base because of the fact that my friend had it, but he was missing parts. Like the whole lid section in the back was gone.
Yeah,
he didn't have
Right.
the canopy; it was gone. So we just basically use it as a HQ.
yeah, and it's great for that.
Yeah,
100%. But yeah, no, this is I think at more a playset than a vehicle, and I think it's a thing of beauty.
love it. 10
All right.
out of 10.
So moving on here,
let's go.
we've got
Uh-oh.
the GI Joe HQ. Now this thing, I think, is like the first massive playset, and the engineering that went into this to be compatible with other Joe vehicles.
Yeah,
So like, there's a hoist in there that's specifically for vamps, and there's like you can drive the tank in, and the gun fits out the gun hole. Like it's designed
cool.
just designed to be a Joe headquarters, but also to integrate with other things that they put out.
yep.
It's so cool. There's a little
Yeah, I
jail
agree.
cell in there. There's it's got so many playable features, but it's also big enough that it's not just like one. Some of the playsets that came out would be like one thing, and they
Right.
did that well. But this was a world building.
Mm.
Well, G.I. Joe did that with a lot of their play sets, right? They did incorporate a lot of hidden details that you could figure out as you went along. But the added bonus of this play set, and I never had it unfortunately, is that it was in the cartoon. I mean, it's a lot bigger in the cartoon, but this represents something that you could see every day when you're watching G.I. Joe. And that is itself the point of a playset, is to world build, is to create these scenarios, and this is an absolute 10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
Oh, there you go. It also fits the 82, 83 vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a lock it has like a grooved out section in each I think one of the bays for the landing gear. I'm not
Yeah.
the landing gear, but the stabilizer gear, which is cool. I never had it though, unfortunately, and I didn't have any friends that had it either.
yeah. No, this was a thing of legend that I never saw as a child.
Mhm.
And then I started going to toy shows, and I was like, "Oh, look at that! That's the thing."
Look at that.
And then I got one. For
Yeah,
my
I don't
birthday
think
a few years ago.
I don't think I was actually collecting G.I. Joe when this came out. I think this might be pre G.I. Joe for me. Like, what is this, 83?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't collecting G.I. Joe in
That's just
83.
like when I got into it, I think in 83, 84. But like I didn't
Sorry to
know
interrupt you, Adam, but Ari can reproduce it in a much larger scale, apparently. But yeah, go on. Sorry, buddy.
beautiful. No, yeah. So again, it was great, and then I got one for my birthday a few years ago from a buddy, and like you say, that it was so fun to set it up and then like figure out what figures you're gonna have in there, who's gonna man the stations, you
I
know.
just want to get one and paint it like silver.
So I have two. I got one for my birthday, and then I got one from Joe Domination. And I'm gonna paint. My plan is to make it into in storyline that Destro and the Iron Grenadiers took it over. I'm gonna do a black and gold version of it.
Oh, nice.
That'll be sweet.
Can you imagine this and having all the Iron Grenadier like soldiers are in front of it doing their on guard stuff?
Mm.
That would be pretty cool. And you know what? This, as a playset on its own, it does tick off a lot of boxes, right? Because it's
Yeah.
got computer panel, it's got a jail cell. I'm almost certain it might have a med bay. So you know, I mean, how cool is that? And that's even without the parking space for a tank
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's
and a
cool.
helipad.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Land the Dragonfly right on there. Have
Or the Skyhawk.
or the Skyhawk, 100%.
Skyhawk.
But no, if this isn't a 10 out of 10, then I'm dreaming.
I'm going like 11 out of 10. I'm turning that one up to 11.
I will. I understand where you're coming from, Gaz. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because I think it does deserve an 11. But I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 purely because I didn't actually own it, and so therefore I can only go by what
I
I'm
don't either.
seeing.
It's in that want column.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it would still make a great display piece right now. Like it would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Set
absolutely.
up and put like a battle, was a tactical battle platform right behind it. Oh my god, that'd be ultimate.
That would be cool.
That'd be
Okay.
Right?
What else did G.I. Joe? Have we got any more G.I. Joe down the line, or is this?
We got a couple more
represent-
GI Joe stuff coming up. Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold tight on any further until
All right.
we see.
So
some.
we've gushed about the first two. Let's keep it going here, boys. Number 3 is
Oh, man, look at that!
right.
I still remember Wilhelm. Remember Wilhelm got one of these at Joe Fest, our first Joe Fest we went to. I saw him walking at the end of the show. He had it in his hands. Me and Hans walked up to him, and I was like, "Oh."
He was holding it like a proud dad.
Yeah, and I tried it, and I almost got away with the fire bat. Almost got away.
Yeah. So this to me is even as a kid, bad guy playsets were less attractive. Like they didn't have the shelf appeal that a good guy playset did. And to have 2 playsets in a toy line was a big ask, right?
Yeah.
So this always to me was like, yeah, this is cool. But it's not quite as cool as the G.I. Joe headquarters. But the fact that it had a fire bat like ship in the middle that you could launch, like that was so
that is so extra. Like they could have just released the fire bat as its own vehicle and went, hey, this goes with the playset, the Terradrome. But I always gravitated mostly towards the Joe side than I did with the Cobra side. But this is such an iconic bad guy hideout. Like you find out in G.I. Joe the movie after it gets blown up by Sergeant Soil and the Renegades that it's more than just what's on the outside. It can come up from the ground. Yeah. And I've seen these stacked on top of each other, and that looks pretty cool there too.
Yeah.
And that works. Yeah, tri-cylinder. That works.
And again, for all of the places we didn't have, we made them out of something, right? So I love hearing that. As an adult collector, which is a weird thing to say, this is space prohibitive for me. Like this is a big playset, and real estate is huge. I've got too many playsets as it is. I had to put away the Chuck Norris Dojo the other day to make room for other things. But yeah, so it's super. It's blasphemy. It's super cool. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 just because it takes up so much space, and it was a villain's headquarters, not a Joe headquarters.
I'm going to say I'm going to have to go with another 11 on this one to turn that notch up because Little Gazz, I can tell you right now, Little Gazz right now is going for that over any one of them.
Nice.
He wants this one, but no, I like this one. I didn't even know this existed either when I was a kid.
Okay, Nate, you can call my wife and tell her that a lack of space will never stop me.
I think Nate could talk anyone into anything. This is still a 10 out of 10 for me, and the reason why it doesn't drop any points is because it comes with its own vehicle. Yeah. It still has touches on all those points where you've got the jail cell still, which is an added bonus. You've got all of these opening panels, so you can find things as you go. At the top, I imagine that's not open. Like I imagine that's all enclosed, and we were just playing from the top. So you've got all those cool little dials and places for people to sit. You've got all these weaponries. It comes with a figure, which is more than the G.I. Joe one did. Yep. So I cannot lose at any points, regardless of size. This is still a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. How cool is that fire bat, man? I'm just gonna say, look at that fire bat. How cool is it? And it fits in that little cone area in the middle, and it goes up.
If I was Hasbro, I would have released the fire bat separately and then put like a gold one with this one, like some kind of like special edition with this one. You could buy a regular one on your own as well.
But yeah, I was just gonna say what Joe Hunter just said there. You can attach the Cobra Claw to those hooks, right?
That's cool.
On the side, which is super cool. I think this is like a perfect play set.
Perfect. I love that.
Perfect.
All right. So we're gonna move along here, and we come to the Dagobah play set. This is our first small playset, and so this was like an affordable. This wasn't a birthday gift per se. It was like maybe a dentist visit or something, because it wasn't just a single figure, but it wasn't the Falcon. This was a reasonably priced little playset, but the force hook to make Luke lift things and do handstands, and there's a lot of value in this little playset.
Gaz, I'll throw it to you before I shit all over this thing.
Okay. Look. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not much to this, right? You don't get the figures.
No.
Right? They don't come with the figures. So
Right.
it's just this tree stump.
Yeah.
A rock.
Yeah.
With a hole in the side of it, right?
This is not our first or last tree stump on a rock playset today.
So I know it's Star Wars. I know it's a key part of the movie, but this could be anything.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Right? Hey, don't be sorry. It's cool. But for me, it doesn't really do anything. So I'm gonna give it like a 3.
Okay.
A 3.
I think it's mid. Like, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Like, if they called it, and this is me being a sad adult, right? But if they called it Yoda's hut, I think I would respect it a little bit more than calling it a Dagobah action playset. If it was just called Yoda's hut, it'd be like, oh, cool, it's Yoda's hut. But you could also recreate this scene. You can also recreate that scene. And I know that is petty, but I'm free falling. So
I mean, look at R2, poor R2. He's sinking in that little ditch. He was in a freaking massive pond.
Yeah,
with a monster.
Yeah, like they are grasping here, but it's not bad. Like it's not great.
It's not
but it's
terrible.
not bad. So it's a 5 out of 10 for me.
So
and it didn't come with anyone.
I love this playset. I love it. I love it because it's small, it's compact, and it's it is not Dagobah. It is Yoda's hut. You're right. This was named wrong, but Star Wars, all kinds of stuff was named wrong, and we were okay with it. But I love the magic trick gimmick of the play features of the floating rocks and the quicksand and the levitating things. I loved all that. And even on the box, like you can have Obi-Wan, Vader, Luke. You can have all kinds of action scenes here that make sense within the storyline because you're like, oh, it's like fake Vader or whatnot.
Right.
Also, this doubles is just like a landscape for Joes to fight at, like the mud pit where Muskrat lives, right? Like it's multi. It's again a lot. It's generic enough that it's multi-use. But again, I get that it's small, but I like that it's like a small, affordable playset. It wasn't like
it's not the size. Judge me by my size. No, it's not the size of it.
No, totally
it's
not.
just.
Yeah, so I give this one like an 8 out of 10. I love it.
Look, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just can't get excited for the Dagobah playset.
You don't need to. We can disagree. It's fine.
I mean, all right, just honestly, look at the top of the stump. It's like flat inside. It's completely flat. There's like nothing there. There's like it should be something else. Like something's missing from this.
Yeah. But keep in mind, this is also 1980.
I know.
Right? So, like, Kenner was kind of inventing playsets at this point in time.
Well, I mean,
they pack a lot of punch in a small footprint. Sure, they give you a lot of the scenes that happen in Dagobah.
But this isn't the first. This is the first ever playset because we can go back. You can go back and you can look at like Action Joe, Action Man, and GI Joe back then, and they had the stuff that made little playsets and stuff like that. So yeah. This just I feel like that there isn't enough in here to warrant. Like I don't know how much this cost back then. They probably like $3, right? $5 maybe. Yeah. But I feel like it should come with like Yoda, at least, and there should be some more detail in the base and on the tree.
No, it would have been a cool figure to come with this. If this was released today, this would come with Spirit Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and a snake monster.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
and like a snake monster, the ER2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways, it was I threw it in there because it's I think it's a cool little play set. A lot of stuff we're looking at is big, so I liked it, and we'll move on. So we have here maybe if I said to someone random on the street, name a play set from the 80s, it would be Castle Grayskull every time.
Yeah.
Zazel, you mentioned that the new one that came out is a reissue or a redo, and it's not as good. The fact that this thing is not symmetrical and looks organic and also built from stone, and the inside
no two Grayskulls were the same.
No two Grayskulls were the same. And then the levels of play inside, the fact that you got a bunch of weapons that you could rearm your figures with, because you definitely lost some weapons from them too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And then the not on paper necessarily story building. You're like, what's in this grate underneath here? What's this rug mean? What does this chair like? What's this suit of armor like? What's going on here? It gave you more questions than it answered. It seemed like at the time, and it was big, but it wasn't prohibitively big. So
it could be bigger as well. You open it up, and it's got a bigger footprint.
This was the first like opening clamshell playset,
Right?
Which
so I would pour over every detail on the front and back of Castle Grayskull. Like obviously there was a little bit of suspension of what am I thinking of? Right. So because you're looking at it, it's like there's no way that they could really go in through the back here or whatever, right? It's supposed to be like a grander scale. You're looking where you're looking at the door, the rest of it is like huge, right? That's why some of the windows are a bit smaller. So but I would look at all these details and just be so enamored with it. I had Castle Grayskull. My brother Todd got Snake Mountain, and we on the same day, and we were just in love with these things. And in fact, I would use them for everything, including Care Bears. I've got a photo somewhere of me and Todd playing Care Bears with our castles. So it was used for everything, and it. It is such a magical. It's a magical playset in a way that it evokes way more imagination than anything else that came before it, in my opinion. And so, in this, I have to give it an 11 out of 10. My first 11 out of 10.
Yeah. So,
did it also have like
how are you, Wes? Or Andrew? Both?
Yeah. Sorry, I was going to say Point Dread is why I give this 11 out of 10, because you can get an extra piece of it and put it on. It's so cool.
Even though I wasn't into Motu as a kid. I did play Motu, but I wasn't really into it. I like the cartoon. I will give this 11 out of 10 just because it's cool. And it didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they like that black paint over the eyes and nose? Isn't that like each one of them was done like?
Yeah, it's all different.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy cool. And it's brilliant too, because it's almost like a carrying case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. I like this castle so much. I've got 2 on display in my room right now.
Maybe you should put one away and put Chuck Norris back.
Well, I don't. I really like the custom movie Grayskull.
Maybe you should just put Chuck Norris in Castle Grayskull.
That's right.
So Ari's he's got his Transformer He-Man crossovers in the new castle.
Okay.
I saw some of those today.
Okay. Well,
cool. That's cool.
That Starscream looks pretty good, but I'm not sure about the Bumblebee.
Man-at-Arms.
Nah. I like Sergeant at Arms, which is the Sergeant Slaughter version.
It's okay not to like everything.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I don't think anybody could give this less than an 11 out of 10. It'd be bloody.
I'm sure there's somebody that would. I'm sure there's somebody out there that would.
This castle has been remade for 2000X. It's been supposed to come out in classics with like a bigger scale. It was made again for Origins, and it was made again for the Netflix show. Nothing comes close to this original one.
No, never improved.
Yeah.
What's the second one?
He doesn't want to talk about it. It's too personal.
It's not the original one.
Bean at Arms. That's Mr. Bean as Man at Arms.
Yeah. All right, and moving on from Grayskull. Boulder Hill. Boulder Hill is his next place.
Oh, see now look, Boulder Hill.
Yeah, but we gotta take a stop over at Snake Mountain before we go. Now, Snake Mountain gets a lot of heat by people saying it's boring inside. There's nothing going on inside. It's not as good as Grayskull.
Yeah, but look at that outside.
If you compare anything to perfection, it's going to come up short.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this. I mean, like Grayskull had the castle on the outside, but everything was on the inside.
Yeah.
Right. This has everything on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more of a mission. This is more of a mission to get into Snake Mountain and explore Snake Mountain than it is being in Snake Mountain. And if you look at the original concept for this playset, it was basically a mountain that you would with dangerous terrain.
Yeah.
Repurposed.
That's gonna be my summer project, is to recreate the concept playset.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, there was no inside of that before, right? It was just like, oh, this is the mountain playset.
And
Have you seen it, Gaz?
What, the concept?
The original version of
It's like a green mountain.
Yeah.
Because I have an image of Snake Mountain in my mind. And that's from the Heyman cartoon, and this looks nothing like it.
Oh yeah, they're infinitely better in the cartoon.
Well, this is pretty cool as a playset. Pretty cool. I like
it. Also, sort of looks a bit like something out of Dark Crystal or
Flash Gordon.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, especially that face creature thing. It looks like it's out of the Labyrinth, maybe the Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
It definitely looks Henson-y.
Yeah.
But loved the microphone gimmick. That was always fun. I'm Snake Mountain and talk like that. That was great. I did like the big snake on top. It reminded me of Conan and Thulsa Doom.
Oh yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The gate up top doesn't go to anywhere. That's a bit of a head scratcher.
Well, that's
there's a net.
That's the goal to get to that. Yeah, that's the goal to get there.
Yeah.
You got to.
I did love knocking guys off the bridge to their doom. That was always fun.
And then you got the shackles. You can shackle your dudes.
Yep. As one does. So yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. Like it's too iconic to give anything less.
I give it a 10 out of 10. Well.
It's a 10.
Yeah, perfect. All right, and
it's definitely better than Dagobah.
This is maybe a debatable one. But
I put it in the thumbnail. I agree.
I think this is as close to a Transformers playset as you're going to get. This also kind of embraces, the overarching scale issues that some of us have with Transformers. Because as a concept, a robot that turns into a city or a base is, this is Metroplex, is a cool idea. But when he stands about as tall as Ultra Magnus does, it maybe loses a little bit.
Well, I think he works great with the MicroMasters. Mega Supreme is another one. But I think when I was thinking of playsets, I was also thinking of the MicroMaster playsets that you could get that would really help open up the world of those smaller scale Transformers, which scaled much better, to be fair.
You just asked a question. The two bots, obviously, transformed bots that his feet, they'll come with them. What scale are they compared to the G1 Transformers like Jazz and like Sideswipe?
Oh, way smaller.
Yeah, the black is about the size of a bumblebee.
Okay. Yeah, so like as a Transformer, I think it's great, right? As being a playset and transforming into a city, I don't think works because of the scale. And if you have to use the microbots, we want to use Optimus Prime, right? You want to use main presence. So I don't think it works. But it's a cool bot, really cool looking bot.
I think that they missed an opportunity by not making MicroMaster G1 characters. If they did MicroMaster, Optimus Prime, Grimlock, Bumblebee, Starscream, all of those in a scale that is much more forgiving, then I think that Metroplex would then be able to be reutilized as a closer to true scale, even though it's still probably a bit off. But that's what I think they could have done, even though a lot of those MicroMasters are also just on their own very good toys.
Right.
I mean, it's a cool toy. I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Yeah.
But
no, he is one of my favorite Transformers, especially as a bot. Right. He looks great. This actually would work better if you used your GoBots as Transformers.
Right. We got to do part 2 GoBots.
It's kind of like you need like those like little world's smallest figures.
Yeah.
And put them in front of them, right, to get the scale.
Take care, buddy. Have a good Easter.
But as kids, you didn't really care, right?
Yeah, but no, this was a game changer. So I give it an 8 out of 10.
I go about a 7.
Yeah, I think.
Now, I want to be clear before I get hate. I'm not judging it as a transformer. I'm judging it as a playset.
Ari, please forgive us.
Yeah.
As a playset,
he's gonna stealth camp in my front yard and attack me.
Right.
So we had this. We actually swapped something with our neighbor to get it because his broke in half. Right, his top half and his bottom half were not attached. My granddad fixed it for us. So then my neighbor got pissy and was like, "I want it back because it's fixed." So okay, there you go. But for a brief moment when we had it, it was okay. Like, it wasn't great. And I think if we're truly honest with ourselves, we were probably more disappointed with Transformers after we got them than we were before we got them. Like, some of them, as cool as Transformers are as a whole, once you get certain characters, you're like, oh man, this isn't as cool as I thought it was going to be.
It's a transforming bit. It's a transforming bit. It's like when you're crying, like, hold on. Wait.
So when we did have it, it was like, okay, like, I get it, but it's definitely not the best Transformer ever made. It's definitely not the best playset that Transformers has ever done. So I'll give it an 8.
I don't even think it's a playset, really. To be honest with you.
Well, it is though, because it turns into a city. So
it's not a city though.
Like it was marketed like the Transformers playset.
Well, neither of these images are him in. This is vehicle mode and robot mode. None of this is playset mode.
Well, right. What does the city mode look like? Hold on.
Yeah, check it out.
I put the city mode on because on the box. I tried to get all 3 modes. Yeah. I apologize.
It's all right.
Yeah, Adam, you screwed the pooch. Just kidding. Listen. But in all seriousness, like, even its vehicle form is a little bit
all right. I can. Okay, all right. So,
all right, throw it up. Let's have a look.
This is the city mode, right? That's right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I can see that because it looks like a place. Yeah, that looks better. All right. So now I feel better about my 7.
Yeah. So 8 for me. It's not a bad. I think Micromasters had better play sets than Metroplex is as a playset, but it's okay. Respect still for Metroplex.
A couple of 8s and a 7s, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So up next is the Superpowers Hall of Justice.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a cool playset. It had like computer bangs. It was also a carrying case. It had an elevator. Cool. It had a landing pad for the weird bubble ship, and the Batcopter could land up there.
The weird bubble ship?
Yeah, it was like there was like this bubble ship that happened. It was like the something probe, the Omega 1 probe or something like that. Hey, Phil!
Philly! Phil had to work today too.
Yeah. On the back of it, it had an etching space. You could put crayons and you could etch on paper your superheroes.
See, this is a perfect playset.
Yeah. Even as a kid, I think the primary color design jarred me a little bit. Where
I like the color design. It's bright. Yeah,
no, it's bright and it's poppy. But I was like, it's definitely not the colors that it was in the show. On the show, it was white.
Yeah, it was white. Yeah.
Right. So
I don't know enough about Super Friends to really judge it on its appearance there. I'm aware of the imagery of the Hall of Justice. What I will give it points for is this is essentially a carry case.
Yep.
That becomes a playset, which is a bonus, right? Because we've had carry cases, and they've just been carry cases, right? You've got belts. You've got, I think it was C-3PO that opened up as a carry case.
Yep.
And they were just carry cases.
Yep.
This is a carry case and a playset, so that gives it points.
Yeah. I just want to address Wes for a second, and I don't want to speak for your channel, but Wes, over on Go Figure, we don't mention the Justice Jogger. We just don't talk about it. And so,
wait, hold on. I got to look this up.
You don't look it up.
I'm looking it up because I don't know what you guys are talking about. I need to know what it is.
Yeah, I need to know. Back at the Hall of Justice. Did I do
That's
it justice?
All I'm hearing in my mind right now is the
yeah. Gazz is going to lose his mind when he sees the Justice Jogger as a Superman vehicle.
Wait, it's not that.
So because I never own this and I'm not really a big DC fan, I can only judge it on what it does do. And what it does do is it turns a simple carry case into your world-building playset, and it gives you an area that is from the cartoon and is very iconic, regardless of color. So I'm going to give it a very kind 8.
Yeah.
I don't know what more it could have, but I do know that I am judging it only by what I see, not what I have had. You know what? And maybe 8 is a little bit. Maybe you know what? I'll give it a 9 because it's doing a lot of
Are you
heavy
sure?
lifting for something that is
wanna-
essentially.
You want to up that to a 10? Because I mean, it's got the carrying case portion. Really, the Justice Jogger? What
is that?
What is that?
It's how Superman gets around when he gets tired of walking.
No, we shall not mention the Justice Jogger again.
Okay, that's the first and last time. Superpowers carry case they use for the Hall of Justice. Okay.
I'm giving this a 10.
Okay.
A 10. No, actually, you know what? My third 11. This is 11. It's a
11.
carrying case and a play set and a crayon set. You can draw on it. You can draw on this. Hell yeah.
Well,
dude.
I didn't know that. So you've convinced me. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Good job.
So I want to give it a 9 because I think as a kid, as a kid, I would have enjoyed it to be white. I'd want it to be white. But I can understand as a toy manufacturer being like, we can't just put a white playset out. It looks like we didn't paint it. Parents are going to buy that and see value. So I'll give it a 10 because it's so iconic now. Like you can see this from across a toy show. You're like, oh, there's a Hall of Justice.
Yep.
Right.
And even look at the box art is so good. It's like when comic book art peaked, I think, is that, that 84 style guide for DC. And
yeah. It's got that. Yeah. I'm forgetting his name is.
Yeah, Garcia.
Escaping my memory. Yeah, Garcia. Got like John Byrne style.
Yeah. So
great. Man.
Yeah.
So Mego had a Hall of Justice. I did not know
I even
that.
dare say, Zazel, that this also would make a great slaughterhouse set. Obviously, you have to paint it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, I actually got recently the play set for the Knuckle Crunchers that is a microphone.
Yeah.
And you unfold it, kind of like this. You unfold it and it becomes like just a long hallway. So I appreciate that you can do a lot with not a lot.
I mean, it's even this, like, here, look at it. I mean, it's even just more than just like Castle Grayskull, which just opens up, right?
Right.
You have that blue section in the middle that pops out as a divide. It just makes it look cool. Like there's multiple sections. That's great.
So what does that blue part do? What is that?
There's the red square is an elevator. And then
that's cool.
You can get up to the landing cap,
and you walk up to the landing platform.
You're right. You know what? Yeah, I do think this is a 10 out of 10, Gaz. You're right because, like I said, it is at its very least, it's a carry case. At its very most, it is a play set that is doing a lot of heavy lifting by having such a small footprint and giving you so much. Like an elevator, come on, that's cool.
Yeah, and if you land the Batcopter on top, it just takes it.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that thing that we won't mention.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
The No Justice Jogger.
The what? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I think you're breaking up.
Slayer. Now, a lot of the money value in this went to the laser technology, right? That the infrared laser technology that you had to get other Hans Chow!
It's a boy!
Oh my god! Oh yeah!
Well, how was the movie?
I don't want to. It was really good. It was.
What did you see?
Really good. It was good. It was really good.
Super Mario with the kids.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
The children.
Hey, it's me, Luigi.
The children and the wife demanded it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yes, 10 out of 10, easy.
A new challenger appears.
A new challenger.
Yeah, I'm with Ari here. I don't see the appeal.
No, again, it was a pretty boring. It was a fascia, like it was a prop almost more than a playset.
Is there a reverse? Like, can we see the inside? What the
You-
backside
it-
looks like?
it's just hollow. Like it's not.
it?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a shame.
And so you could capture people in those claws, and then there's a laser cannon in the. I'm pointing at it like you guys can see my screen.
Yeah.
I see it.
And it was just you fired that laser at
Hey,
these
hold on,
other
hold on,
infrared
hold on.
turrets you would
Hold on.
buy, and
Yeah, I
so
see
unless
it,
you were
I see
willing
it.
to spend another $80 on something that was also an infrared toy, so it was expensive, then this didn't really do much.
It doesn't really do the cartoon version of this of
No.
the image any justice, does it really?
No, it's a bit underwhelming. I'll
it-
say that.
Isn't the Thunder
Yes,
Tank supposed to
a
come
good
out of one of those
backdrop.
claws?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably about
Lousy playset, good backdrop.
yeah.
So for that, it's mid for me. I'm going to give it a 5. I think that it evokes enough of the imagery of Thundercats that it would make for a good backdrop. But a poster could do the same thing. So
Right. Yeah, the box for this is better than the playset.
I'm gonna go like a 3.
Yeah.
Let's stay
I'll
with
give
the
it a 5 because it does have that infrared laser play feature if you had all the money in the world,
Mm.
which is interesting. But yeah, 5 at the most.
you going to weigh in on this one, Hans?
I don't know much about it, but I do have a problem with any playset that's a facade. So I how much did this retail for? Just back in the day?
Oh, lots of money.
I'll find out. We got Google.
Yeah,
If
cool.
it
Yeah, why
was
don't you
like-
crunch some numbers for us as Hans pontificates over here?
I'm going to guess $49.99.
Yeah,
I say about that. I say 50 to 75, right?
yeah. So, Gaz, we need you to find out what it retailed for, and then find out what today's dollars that would be.
In 1986, this retailed at $57.99.
Oof. And what's that in
Yeah.
today's dollars?
Oh,
Too much again.
hold on.
150. Let's say 150. I bet you it's 150. 3 times.
230. I'm gonna say 230.
300.
Come on, Chowie. 150. 150.
He's ringing his
Finger
mom.
of
Mom, how much did you pay for my cat's lair?
Yeah, that's way too much for a facade.
So today, a new one sealed goes for anywhere between $1,100 and $1,500 U.S. currency. Incomplete loose is about $300 to $600 for that.
All right,
It does
let's go. 57 USD. 80 what? 83?
85.
57.
1985 converted.
So 57.
We're looking at $175 roughly.
Hell no.
No.
Yeah.
Pass. Hard pass.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I change
Okay.
my score to a 1?
Sorry, Thundercats. We love you, but your playset is falling short.
Thundercats
I
is
don't
great.
even. I don't even love Thundercats.
I do.
I'm sorry.
Love them so much.
I know.
But moving on here. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Okay, so this was my first playset as a kid, and the fact that it was a vehicle that rolled, it became a walker, like an AT walker, and it became a playset with an elevator inside and like 4 little rooms, and it had lights and sounds.
I'm gonna say this.
Yes.
This
I'm gonna
thing to
say
me
this.
is an 11 out of 10 if it's anything.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we all know
Ari.
the Mighty Machine Men were superior toy wise to Transformers, but did the
I'm
bad
sorry.
we had the bad guy one. That thing didn't really do anything other than roll.
Yeah, thruster.
I'm
Thruster.
sorry. I'm sorry, Ari. I'm just gonna say this. Transformers. This is how you make a playset.
Exactly. And it looks like he's smiling.
Yeah, he's happy. He's a happy little robot. He's like, I'm a GoBot and I'm happy.
Zazel, this is
Are we
what you had
talking
right here, buddy.
This era.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
Let me just solo you real quick.
Isn't that
First of all,
Zod? That's
Hang on a sec.
Zod. That's Zod from
How
the
do I
cartoon.
solo
Right?
you? I'm gonna put you in the middle, Adam, because
Yeah.
StreamYard's
See
being a
what
bitch.
Adam's got there? That's the real deal.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
no, that's not Zod. That is cool too. Yeah.
Right?
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I was thinking of the other thing with the wheels that
You were
rolls
thinking
and
about
looks like a
Zod.
dinosaur.
You're
Yeah,
thinking about
so
Zod.
Zod was
Yeah.
a smaller toy, but this is the
Yeah.
this is the opposite playset to the GoBots.
Yeah, that looks cool. That's
I like
way
that.
cooler.
That's a cool set.
Oh yes, Triptychon,
Just
voiced by the brother from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Before we slam Transformers with regards to playsets, they have been doing really well with their recent offerings. This thing transforms into a wonderful playset with like a ton of interactability with all the.
Yeah, but you could instead of that you could have bought a Thundercats lair.
I could have bought a Thundercat.
Come on, we all know that GoBots are far superior.
Far.
Machine Man, Gazz.
GoBots,
Machine Man.
GoBots.
Mighty Machine Man. But this is definitely a 10 out of 10 toy. This is definitely a vehicle and definitely a playset. Like it is definitely both.
I'm giving
and
it
there's
another
no
11. Another
Yeah,
11.
I can see why. And it would fit just about all of you Machine Man / GoBots, regardless of. There's no scale issue here.
No, it's perfect. Also, Gaz, this is Zod.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that was it.
And I may have just rewired him today.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
That'll take a finger off.
The MacGuffin device of the originals, the little miniseries, the GoBots.
Yeah.
Very cool. 10 out of 10.
This is pretty cool. Look at that thing, man. You could double that as an AT.
It kind of reminds me of the G.I. Joe thingamabob.
Mm-hmm.
How big was this? Like 2 feet tall?
One?
Yeah, about a foot. Yeah,
About
GoBots about that big.
About a foot and a half. So, like from my elbow to my. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What were the features?
So here. Let me try something real quick.
His eyes lit up and it made sounds, right?
So I'm seeing like fire poles on the right hand side and a screen on the left that goes up and down. Does the head lower in and out of the playset?
No, the head doesn't lower in and out.
But it looks like it's got a nice.
Yeah, it looks a bit like a elevator situation.
Yeah, like an
I think
elevator. Something.
That thingy bob under the neck, I think, moves up and down.
Yeah.
Or the.
Denim Geek.
Good.
Hans is here.
It's true. I was supposed to be, but the movie's over and I completely broke the speed limit to make it back. My wife was like, why are we going so fast? I was like, you wouldn't understand. And it was
Well, any playset that has multiple levels,
Yeah, definitely.
is a plus. And with interactive panels too, even a sticker sheet can really make or break. And I think, it proves it with Castle Grayskull with the amount of stickers that had too, that it can transform a bland grey space, in this case grey. It can elevate it into being more than it is, and I like that.
Yeah, here, if you want, Zazel.
Yeah, I want.
I here, see. I'm gonna go here. Just if you want to allow me.
Oof. All right, hang on a sec.
Going mobile? Is he going mobile?
Yeah.
Mobile cam.
Hang on a sec. Let me. Whoop.
Oh, look at that. Look at that setup. I mean, come on, seriously.
This is how we do it.
Right.
Oh,
So
man.
here's the GoBots center. So yeah, it had an elevator here to get your figures going over they want.
That's cool.
It had a fueling station at the bottom. There's a computer readout, and then it had this feature as well.
it lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, the alarm.
Right.
That is
So
cool.
it's big and it has a lot of features going on. So I'm all for it.
Did the red tinted cockpit open up or anything?
No, that's where the battery went.
Oh, hello, guys.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all.
Yeah.
No, that's for. And how much did it retail for?
I would say probably $35, something like that.
I'm gonna double check.
35.
I'm gonna say 40 quid.
40 quid. 17 shekels.
2 shoelaces.
This retailed for no way. Are you kidding me?
119 US.
$20 to $30.
20 to 30 bucks.
Bargain.
Back in
No
the
brainer.
days. Yeah.
Lights
That
and
is-
sounds?
That's
Come on.
easy. Yeah,
That is-
20 to 30 bucks. That's an immediate. That's
And it's a transformer.
Yeah.
I'm
It
saying
transforms.
Transformers.
It's a play set. It lights and
Essentially,
sounds.
it's a car, it's a dinosaur, and it's a base.
It's a mighty GoBot.
Yeah. So that is a beauty. Of
It's a
the place.
quadruple former.
It's a quadruple
awesome.
former.
It's just
Let's
simply
move on.
awesome.
We're gonna stop gushing
And
on
it's
this
an
guy.
11.
Yeah, 11 for me, 100%. This is my all-time favorite playset. Is this one right here?
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
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 Then we come to Brave
boy.
Star's Fort Kirium.
That's not it. What is happening here?
That's it.
That's
Why does
it.
it look like it has a wheelchair on it?
That's his chair at the sheriff's station.
No wonder why they
Well,
went where the worms
So he
have you.
can rock with his feet up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was interesting
Okay.
because you could buy it with all 3 pieces, or you could buy the sheriff's station, the saloon, and the jail all separately and combine them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right now, again, there's
All right, I get you.
the sheriff's station's got the gunner tower, but the other places are just kind of, again, facade, kind of world building. So as much as I love Brave Star, and I have the middle one, I don't have all of them. I have the middle one, and it's massive. Like, it is a huge. This place is huge.
Those-
Well, the
those
toys are
figures
massive.
Five,
Yeah.
5 inches, 6 inches tall. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
toys are like
pretty
8
big.
inches tall. They're giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to buy each section by itself.
Or you could buy them all together, or each one by themselves. You could do either
So
or.
guess the price of an individual section. I just looked that up immediately.
I would say
$10.
individual sections probably $40.
You will never get the price of an individual section back in 1986.
$10.
$3.
So let's start with Gazz. Just Gazz.
10.
10, Adam.
I would say $30 a piece.
$30. Ziz.
$5.
Is $14. This entire play set would have run you 14 times 3. It would have cost nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that you would buy the sheriff's
cool.
station, obviously, and you buy probably a second jail cell, right? And then
Yeah.
you buy a bunch of the third one.
So
you could like
you can build
that.
a
You
little
could
town.
make that out. You can build a
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
guys
make a little town,
do
yeah.
that. They make an actual Fort Kirium, and they'll put them all together and make a big square of them, and then it looks cool.
Oh,
And it has a
Absolutely.
wash machine, everything including the kitchen sink. Look,
Mm.
I will say this: looks hollow. I will say, I think any Western play set that is a facade is okay with me because most Western sets were just facades anyway.
Yeah.
So I kind of give it a bit of I give it a pass on that. Brave Star was always, and I've said this before with you, Adam, years ago now, but I said that Brave Star was like a plus toy. Like it was a little bit more. Like it felt like you were getting something special because it was like huge or whatever. But it wasn't, for me, it wasn't the same as G.I. Joe or He-Man or anything like that, because it did always feel like it was almost too much.
Yeah. Now
It was
I
good
will
for a
say-
bit, but not good for a lot.
I will say, to address the hollowness that we're feeling, it doesn't show up well in the picture, but in the middle one there, the sheriff's station, there is a roof that comes out. The gray part there is a roof that's coming out,
Yeah,
and it's got some
okay.
support legs. So the chairs and stuff are inside under that roof. So there is some dimension there.
Okay.
Were there any other Brave Star playsets? Or just
No,
this
it's just this.
Did they have this? They had the stagecoach thing, right?
They had a stagecoach vehicle, yeah. So it was a
Yeah, I
vehicle,
love you.
like a hover thing.
But okay, so you actually have a piece of this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the door that we're seeing right there, if a figure can walk through the door with like a bit of space above his head, or it's like close. So these things are huge. These
They're
things are
massive.
$14.
That's a good
Right.
price.
It's value. It's good value.
I think for kids, and also because it's Western stuff, and as Zazel said, you get a facade, it's Western stuff. I think for $14, I mean, you would belt out I don't know what you guys used to get for pocket money, but a $14.
Yeah, I think there's a.
Get 6 of these, man. Go bananas. Make the whole town. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of depth in there because if you look through that door, there's like
Yeah,
there's
there's
space in there.
There's some stuff behind there for sure. There's stuff going on. There's not a lot going on, and there is. So you can see the guns on top each one. So each,
I want to know about this. A washing machine.
On the left side, it's a bank safe.
Yeah,
bank safe.
It's a bank
because you
safe.
need because you need the text to be able to rob it. Yeah,
You can put your Ethereum in there.
14 bucks. To me, that's like it's like either like a figure and some change or one. Nah, this is easy. Like at least an 8. And as I love connecting stuff.
Yeah, module stuff is great.
Connect and versus. Can they stack 2 and go tall?
No, they can't.
If they could stack, that would have been 10.
Those gray pieces are attached. Those big like frontages on them.
Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
Initially,
well,
I'm like,
good.
That's how you
initially, I'm like, it doesn't look that exciting, but when you look at the play value, and that you could have got them separately, so I think I'm gonna go like a 7. I think it's
and again, the Brave Star figures are so big and powerful, and like when you get them inside the playset, it fills up pretty quick.
Could you imagine if there's like O-ring, if they were O-ring sized, and you had this kind of playset, and then you can add on to it? It was insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I feel like it's ticking a lot of world building boxes for me, because you've got the jail, you've got the saloon. There's a lot happening here that I, as a Western fan and as a sci-fi fan, it's ticking a lot of these boxes for me. I didn't have it, but I would have had hours of fun playing Cowboys on this, regardless of if it was Brave Star or not. So I mean, I can't fault it for being a facade, like I said. I'm going to give it a 10, but it could go either way though, because it's without being able to see what's inside and just facing the outside. It's tentative, but 2 sets and a place for them across each other. Yeah, 9 altogether. Sorry, a 6.
I'm looking at a lot of like the pictures on Google, and the unit on the far right where there's like those little like bricks with like worn away paint and stuff. I think if the whole set had a little bit more, and that probably jumped the cost up. But if it looked a little bit less like just a white, like that's the one complaint. That's the thing is stopping it from being a 10 for me. But yeah.
I mean,
wanted posters on there. That's cool.
A little more decals, a little more decal on at least the one the bank. What we think is the bank.
Yeah,
there could be some stuff on the door.
Yeah,
maybe something on the window.
The sheriff station is clearly like the most impressive piece of it all.
Yeah,
right.
But yeah, so I'm giving it an 8, a solid 8. Nothing to sneeze at here.
Yeah,
I hate doing these things because now I'm like, I wonder if classified fits in it. Let's go to eBay and see how much it costs, and then.
Well, yeah, I would think though, because classified is just is a lot smaller than Brave Star, so they would fit in that easy.
Hans is gonna go, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
now we have like this playset is unreal. So this is Castle Alliance.
Joe Fest, you were so stoked when you found one of these.
Well, so these things are so expensive, just bare bones. And even so, you can see the golden key in there. That thing goes alone for $100. Just the golden key.
Where's the golden key? Is that the one up on the
under the star? There's a tray that comes out.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a golden key on that. So just the golden key alone goes for $100. And so I wanted to get one of these. So look for a long time. This is the last piece of the Voltron. I was looking for. I was like, but again, they're like $300 here, bare bones. That's just what they go for. And so we get to Joe Fest and we go to the Friday night early bird, VIP, enter early. And I said, now, okay, Hodgins, you got to just don't go crazy in the first night. Just take it slow. We were there for 30 seconds, and I see a guy like putting this up on the shelf, and I was like, oh, knowing he was going to say, $300 or more, and then converting, and like, but I say I have to ask him like, how much for the Castle Alliance? And he pulls it down. And he says, yeah, it's got most of the stuff. And so it was the peak at the top, that part that goes above the handle, the middle, the center pillar. Mm-hmm. That was missing, and one of the chairs was missing, but it had the key and it had the guns and it had all the stuff. And I said, he's like, yeah, so it's got most of the stuff. Some things are missing. And I was like, oh, like, how much are you thinking? Because I'm just talking at this point in time, thinking I'm not going to buy it. And the guy says $70. And he said 70, and as he's doing that, I'm just like throwing money at him. Take it all.
So as you said, how much you bought it for?
Yeah.
You know how much it retailed for?
How much did it retail for?
Really close to what you bought it for, actually.
Oh, I love that.
It's nice.
It's about $45.
That's so good. Was that your?
Don't go crazy.
No, it was my third one. I thought I had learned my lesson. I'm like, I bought everything I need to get the first two. I don't need to slow down this time. But then I was carrying this thing around for the longest time, just like I'm like, we can go home now, back to Canada. I got my gas.
Yeah, you're like a proud dad as well. So yeah. I was like that when we found a table that had a bunch of the 2006 convention Sergeant Slaughter file cards. Right. Ended up getting one for Matthew Comstock. And they're pretty rare, but they were selling them for a couple of bucks. I was like, okay, I'll grab a bunch of those.
Yeah,
no problem. Like, you find some good things at Joe Fest, and then you'll find the odd mangled Sergeant Slaughter figure for $30. Then they won't drop the price. Idiot. Right. He still has that to this day, I'm sure of it.
And then sometimes you find some Hydro Vipers and you're going to buy them, and then Gazz comes around and takes them out of your hand and throws them.
Smacks them out of your hand.
Yeah. But this playset, I think, is the opposite of the Thundercats playset, where it
definitely
doesn't just look good. It's got all kinds of play features. Yeah. It comes with furniture. It comes with gun turrets at the top, right? It has the gimmick where you push the button and the key comes out. Like, it just, everything that happens in the show happens to this playset. And
there's a little ship at the top there too, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's and it's very 3D. It's not just
absolutely. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm so happy I have it. And again, you guys know this. Like, the stuff that we bought at Joe Fest with each other is cooler than anything else we buy, because it's like it's attached to these moments, right?
Right.
And so, the fact this is like just the story about Zazel watching me throw money at a guy 30 seconds in the Joe Fest and be like, we might not have any gas money for getting home. I don't know. I'm off to a big start here, boys. But yeah, this is an 11 out of 10 all day long. This is a perfect playset.
Memory icons indeed. I'm going to give it an 11 out of 10 too, purely for that experience. It's a 10 out of 10 toy. Up it to 11 because I got to see you absolutely drool all over it for way too long. Way too long for an adult man.
We're in our room taking photos of it the first night.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a photo of you cuddling it in bed. I don't know.
Yeah, that was Gazz. I was cuddling it.
Oh,
yeah, true. Agreed.
If I nitpick the whole thing, there's only one thing that would lose it points, and it's the label. Castle of Lions. Oh, come on, man. This was royalty. That's the one. Yeah. That's the one kitsch thing. But yeah, no, for sure, at least a 9.
I mean,
on that note, this is the opposite of the Brave Star set. There's no expense spared for stickers and decals and colors. Like, nothing's boring in it at all.
14 versus 45. How big are these figures?
These were
G.I. Joe scale.
G.I. Joe scale.
Yeah, so this, like, the playability with this beyond Voltron is like impossible. So yeah, I'm like this could easily be like Cobra Temple.
Yeah,
to me, right? That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, this is easily 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Did the stickers come pre-applied, or did you have to apply them yourself?
On mine, they were pre-applied.
Nice.
Yeah, no, actually, it's funny. The part you didn't see, Zazel, is so we got back from Joe Fest, and you saw how excited I was about this. And then it was like 24 hours later, you drove me back to the airport, and then we cried ourselves home. But then that night, I stayed up till about 2 a.m. designing and printing the top for it. So I was like, I need to have it fixed. I need to have it all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, what a great trip. That was probably I've only been to 2 Joe Fests, but I think a lot of it's hard to pick which one's a better one because there's such iconic moments like Gazz finding the Sky Striker on the first few minutes of the
Right.
first Joe Fest, and then the iconic road trip for the second one. I don't know. I'm just
I just
rambling.
look at it as one big happy memory. Both of them.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
continuation of a memory. So
Long break in between.
yeah,
Yeah.
one break in between.
Hans,
All right,
have you decided are you going this year or not? You're not going.
Oh no,
Right.
not this year, but I am gonna go next year. Next year I want to get a table.
Yeah.
Todd, do you have one of these? Todd's got a lot of the when they re-released the
Yep.
Voltrons. He's got like Sven on card, which is pretty cool. But I don't know if he's got the castle or not.
Yeah.
I mean, he even gives you the key to Voltron, which is awesome.
Yeah. No, it's so great, and lots of the weapons are all vac metalized and stuff. So it's just dynamite.
So
Nice.
For those of us who are curious, these stickers did not come pre-applied, so that was a thing you had to.
So you don't have to add castle lines to your castle, Hans. Little kitty Hans didn't have to add it if he didn't want it.
I was like, I'm not doing it. No.
Yeah. When I was a kid and I would get mask toys, I wouldn't put the mask label on them. That sticker I'd leave off because they didn't have them in the cartoon.
Right.
That far left section in the Castle of Lions, if anybody could get a chance to get a good look at that, it's actually way more detailed than this picture is giving it credit for. But this is a really nice place. I mean,
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Looks
moving
good.
on
Looks
here,
really
boys, we come to the USS Flag.
Well, Adam, for a hot minute, we owned one of these,
We sure did.
and let me tell you, it's overrated.
Overrated. This is a table with a little tower on it. And I think the myth of this has made it a bigger thing for collectors, right?
Yeah.
Like you go to Joe Finn's, goes, "Oh, you're gonna get a flag? Who's gonna get a flag? All the flags." But it's not even a boat. Like it just stands for a deck, and so it's cool and it's become a bigger thing. But yeah, I would say
But
most expensive toy table ever.
but
100%.
it is what it is. It is a play set,
Sure.
right? It is a play set because if you turn it around and you look at that tower, there's little things you can do.
Yep.
But-
No, for sure.
Agreed. And I would say that if they just released the tower without the need for the base, it would make just as good a playset as because then anything can be the base. Have a rollout mat for the base for all
Nice.
for all I can. Put it on a coffee table and just have that structure. Because I think other than being able to land Sky Strikers on a flat surface, which in itself is nothing to sneeze at, and it does have little cool areas underneath that you can house dudes. But yeah, most of the play value for me is on the inside, where you've got the weapon storage, you've got the what do they call it,
Steering
the
wheel.
bridge, the big giant steering wheel. But other than that, and maybe because it's talked up so often, maybe because of that, it's kind of just a little overrated.
Well, what kills it for me is seeing like Joelberg's version or Michael Mercy's version.
Right.
It was where they built it up. Like Michael Mercy has a double layer. There's like 2 sections underneath. Right? So it's like that's what kills this for me. But it's still I think talked up is yeah.
The granular the granular nature of G.I. Joe play, with the fact that they had engine covers and refuel the things, and the flag really did add a lot, especially if you were a fan of aircraft and stuff.
For sure.
And I mean, for that alone, I can't overrated, yeah, maybe, but I'm not gonna be the guy to say I don't want one. because
Fair enough.
True.
there are things I want before it for sure. But
Yeah.
as I said, that whole concept of the granular level of play, G.I. Joe was really ahead of its time. I mean, there were very few play sets that were, like G.I. Joe. I mean, I can't think of anybody really who had removable engine covers or who had specific characters who were, he's a mechanic. He didn't even come with a gun. He just came with a wrench and or a hammer or whatever. But I do need to point out this thing didn't have a brig, and that was like almost a staple in every single playset of that era where there's a jail, and that's and everybody gets a chance to look inside the interior. There ain't much there. There's dead space where they could have put a brig. There's a lot of
There is definitely dead space. I will give it that. Having and I agree, Hans, it should have had one of those for sure. That probably would have given it a little bit more flair. But does a real aircraft carrier have that?
Yes,
100%.
Absolutely.
Haven't you seen Under Siege?
No.
It's like,
Actually, I have,
it's like a
but not
little
for a
city
while.
under that deck. Under that deck, there's a city, basically.
Right. Under the deck.
Yeah.
And of course,
Part of that structure, though, in that structure, is there, or would it be down below?
I mean, you said there's a
where?
dead space, so you can actually create one yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, any of those empty spaces could be whatever you want it to be, and that is, as much as I think this is overrated, I still think it's a 10 out of 10 toy.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why. It hasn't been reproduced since in this scale, and it's probably the first to do it of this scale. The first and last time a playset / vehicle was ever produced in this scale. It is what it wants to be. It is an aircraft carrier. It carries your aircraft, and it does it extremely well. It does have little hidden sections below deck that is more than it needed to be. It did that. It comes with an action figure, which all of a sudden gives it more, elevates it more because it came with someone, adding to the world building. There is somebody that is the captain of this vessel, or an admiral. Sorry, admiral. No disrespect. And so, while I do think it is overrated, there's no way it could be anything less than a 10.
Yeah.
Right.
I give it a 10 out of 10. And again, I think it is a little overrated, but for all those reasons Zazel said, but also for the fact that Hasbro really did this because they wanted to have more signage for G.I. Joe in stores. And so there's this massive box that they could put on the top shelf and act as a billboard.
Yeah.
They could also sell. So not only was it a great toy, but it was like a marketing strategy, which was, just shows the level of excess that G.I. Joe had in the 80s.
Yeah.
And all those little things that they put on top of the deck, like the little refueler and the little buggy thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And the retail price was, of course,
$109. I don't know how I know that, but that's how much it was.
200.
No, 109. Retail back in the 80s, I believe.
it anywhere from $90 to 109.
Yeah.
Depending on if you go for sale or whatever. So, I mean, and if we do inflation, that's $250, $266 in some sense, right? So, if we think of what we get now for $260 or whatever, this thing was 7 feet long or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a big dude, It took up real estate in your house.
Like I said, it's exactly what it is. It's a place set. You just put it down and you leave it there and you base everything off of it.
The novelty of the size and what it was and all that. I mean, it's still not enough for me because G.I. Joe playset set such a high standard. So I can't give it a 10. I'd have to still once again an 8. But it's amazing for sure.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's better in your mind as a myth, something to catch, than it is to actually get.
Mm.
There must be so many G.I. Joe play sets on this list because I mean they were really the.
Well, I tried not to focus too much on one play set. So this is our third Joe set already.
What I miss?
You missed the
four if you add this guy.
Four if you add that guy.
We had that one. We had the HQ, and we had the Terradrome.
Oh, we missed the Terradrome. Oh, that's my dude. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably never own one of those, but that
Like-
to me, once again, 360 vehicle, lots of playability, lots of features, lots of interactivity. I mean, and I don't know how much that retailed for, but once again, if I compare it to the Flag, they have to price and stuff that needs to kind of match, at least in my head.
Right. All right. Well, moving on from the Flag, we come to the Toy Biz Batcave,
Batman.
which I just spent a bunch of time
Cheers,
getting
buddy.
to know intimately. Thanks, brother. So again, this was one that was not a shell kind of move apart situation. It was just a front and a back, and like I said, it wanted to be two things. It wanted to be dark and gritty like the new Michael Keaton movie, but also, you know, bright and poppy like the superpowers that came before it. And so it's kind of a in-betweener set. But for what you get, it's a lot of fun.
Well, you just did a video. It's out now. Go and check out Go Figure. Link in the description.
Check it out one time, won't you?
As well as where to find Gazz and where to find Hans. But yeah, go check out that video, and you get to see the wonders and the magic of what Go Figure can do. I like this, but there's just something about it that's, I don't know, not right. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's not
it's a bit weird. Like it doesn't know what it is.
right.
Like the whole backside where it's like there's doors and there's like a hidden pit, bottomless pit. Oh, thank you, Ross. It like again, it's a cool Batcave playset, but it doesn't represent the Batcave from the movie, and it just
What is that? This lower section. What is that supposed to be? Is that Wayne Manor?
No, that's just another side of the Batcave. So there's a prison there where he holds people like a brig, and then there's an elevator that Robin rides up there, and then that platform shifts down, and the figures fall off into a hole in the wall, and then they get stuck in this other prison over there, the Grey Door, which is where they come out. Which is on the opposite side. That's that hole with the winch in it there. That drops down into the Grey Door playset. So
So it doesn't open up; it just flips around.
no, the Grey Door opens up. It opens up. Yeah. So again, it's like they were trying stuff. It was the first kind of Batcave to this figure scale that came out. It had a rock that fell on people for some reason. So there was like some head scratching moments, but at the same time, it was a fun toy.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think that it's not bad, but out of all the Batcaves that you can get, the one thing that it's missing is being able to have Wayne Manor as a facade. But it does have a cell. We know that a jail cell is a plus for world building and play. It's got the Bat computer. It's got Batman cow-shaped seats, which is intriguing, if not a little bit goofy. But it's, I think maybe for me, it's the red that is jarring.
It's those primary superpowers colors. If the platforms were black and the railings were gray, it would be a much different situation.
Yeah, and agreed. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, like it's not bad, but it's not the best.
Yeah, I'm biased right now because I just spent a week restoring it, falling in love with it. So I gotta. But yeah, objectively, it's an 8 out of 10.
Is that in the picture on the left? Is that cardboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it a 7. I mean, I like the Batcave portion of it, the Bat computer and stuff. I don't like the other version of the front of it. I think that should be Wayne Manor. I think it should open up.
Yeah,
and like Wayne Manor in the front and like the Batcave in the back.
But again, so here's the piece of the original cardboard that came with mine. I remade mine. But even if you did 2 options, right? You could have it's just cardboard. So you could have a Batcave option, or just get a piece of cardboard that's the Wayne Manor option.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Could have done well.
I with the exception of Imaginext, I've disliked like almost every Batcave playset with one exception, and I think you actually have it in your cupboard, which in your thing,
Got
which
2 of them.
Right. You got right. So the one with the Wayne Manor front that folds out. And
Yeah.
you get the, right. And because I know that, I don't know. I put it a jail cell. I understand for play sets. I brought it up with the flag, but
Not in the
don't
back
bring
cave.
villains into the Batcave.
Exactly.
There have been more things in the Batcave that were Batcave representative.
Now, I will say this though. This was the first toy line that this new company ever did. So this was their first stab at a playset.
Well,
and
then I mean,
to get it out in time. So I give it a little. Not that it changes the number, but like with that knowing going in, I'm like, well, as a first stab, this isn't so bad.
Mm.
it's a valiant effort. It's like a kid who studied really hard for an exam, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Right.
So it's still like a 4. But for me, it can't make that 50 because as soon as you're putting cardboard and stuff into a set, it's kind of just one of those things where it's like. But I have to ask, what year did it come up? Because that might soften.
89. This is 89.
Okay, no, that's unforgivable in 89.
Unforgivable. All right. So,
And just to throw it in there, because how you asked the question, the Terra Drone went from $60 to $80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Need to
That's
change
a
my
lot.
lines.
Gaz, just for fun, bud, what
That's
did this playset go for? As we're tearing it apart.
I'm gonna say maybe
What's the actual
20
name
bucks?
of it? 1989 Batcave.
1989 Toy Biz Batcave.
1989.
Yeah, this
Well,
looks like
I mean, it is the Batcave, right?
Playset to me.
It's the front, it's the Batcave, and the back, it's the Batcave. So you're just getting Batcave and Batcave. So, I mean,
Okay.
it is as advertised.
Dude, this thing was $25.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now they're looking for like $350 for this thing.
Yeah,
Right.
because the cardboard kind of disintegrates, right? But
Yeah.
okay, so for $25, okay, fine. That jumps the price up. I mean, the score up to 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, $25. Yeah, dude, sure.
And I mean, you could like again because those are relatively just taller than Joe's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can the interplay with that is the same way. Like that could easily be like a backdrop. That lower one that I don't like could be easy be a backdrop for a battle.
Yeah. All right, well, moving on from
but
this
where's-
Batcave. Oh,
Whereas you can absolutely add the micro Star Wars
Yeah.
micro collection. Absolutely.
Mm.
I love those.
great
So good.
stuff. So moving on, we come to the
There it
Batcave.
is. 10 out of
There it
10.
is, Roy Hans.
See, that's good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, easy.
Yeah.
But
Could you imagine hating on this thing? Impossible.
Yeah, if you
It
hate
was-
on this, you're wrong.
It was so thoughtful because look, it didn't have a jail cell, right?
Right.
It's Batcave.
Because it focused on Batman stuff, right? It had the changing area, it had the storage area, it got the back door. Wow. It had the
Bat door.
garage door for the bat car. Now we're talking,
the Bat garage door.
But if the other playset from before had to walk so this one could run, well then cool. Respect
Yeah.
Grandpa. But this one,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
No
And-
cardboard either.
You couldn't even
This
put
thing
those
is
two
dark.
together either.
It's
Yeah.
gritty.
Mm.
It looks It looks like a cave. On the cave side, it looks like a cave, right?
Yeah.
And Batman wouldn't need a jail cell. He's not keeping. No one's entering the Batcave. He's not keeping the Joker at the Batcave. He's
Right.
putting him in Arkham. He doesn't need a jail cell.
I
He
like
has.
I like the suit door. Just if we
Yeah,
Yeah.
just store the
They're
suit.
so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so the question was asked. Yeah, 7 recolors for this one, and it also has been released. This mold has been released by Kenner, Mattel, and Hasbro.
Damn.
Because it's dope.
Right?
It's crazy cool, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zays. I didn't mean to cut you off on that one.
No.
No, I probably cut you off. To be fair.
No,
But,
no,
yes.
I cut you off.
Do these run for $1 million or?
If
Probably.
it's complete, if it's complete with everything in it, so all the railings, all the chairs, all the strings, and all the doors and stuff, they go for about $100. But you can get them missing a few things very cheap.
Yeah, but that's
So-
reasonable. Like
Yeah.
$100 for a fully complete playset of this caliber today is still top-notch stuff.
Yeah.
So Better Ray Bob is asking, do you really need Wayne Manor? Let me tell you, if you were listening 5 minutes ago, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
This
you don't
set-
really need it, but I mean, like this works because you have the front, which is Wayne Manor. We all know that's below Wayne Manor, and all you do is you turn that to the side, and then you have Wayne Manor, and then Batman zooms in,
But
and he's in
you're
his
also
base.
forgetting that on the reverse side of the Batcave, you have Axis Chemicals.
But it's not in Axis Chemicals.
Well,
He-
it's a number of things. Bad guy hideout.
I mean, Batman doesn't like his entire Batcave doesn't doesn't. What's the word I'm looking for? Span the distance of Gotham.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, imagination.
Your imagination does.
Getting
Yeah.
2 playsets, technically 3. Did Alfred come with this?
Alfred came with it for the
Yeah.
the new adventures of Batman and Robin. They came with an animated Alfred figure.
That's what we're
Nice.
talking about. And now you can just, chamomile
it's great.
tea, sir. Yes, give me all the things.
Yeah.
See, Wayne Manor to me is the Bruce Wayne of the Batcave. Right. It's really the Batcave, but Wayne Manor is the facade.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have Bruce Wayne, the facade of Batman, you really got to have the duality of that full transformation, in my opinion.
So I actually have 4 of these in my house right now. I have my complete Batman Returns one. I have my complete Batman the Animated Series one. I have one that I'm going to mail to Nate so he can have one. And I have a very incomplete one that I hope to one day turn into a Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
And that's dope. I'd do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think we're at a 15 out of 10 for this one.
No, we're not going higher than 11. Because if we were going higher than 11, Joel's would have got higher.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
this is an 11.
10
This
out
is
of
an
10 at
11.
the very least.
Minimum 10 out of 10.
That flexibility. Oh, man.
Where's Phil? Phil's going to give us an 100.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Anyway. All right. So I'm going to listen to y'all first because I suspect y'all like this thing. Go ahead.
I have one question. Does it actually fit the Turtles with enough headroom and stuff? Can you fit all 4 of them in there?
No.
Oh, yeah.
With Splinter?
No.
All 5 in there would be tight, but they do fit in.
Just get 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Let's look up the price immediately.
Perfect. So the great thing about the sewer playset is that you can technically have a street battle and have a secret lair underneath. So it doubles as a place to fight the bad guys and as a secret lair. The sewer lair is tough. I love the Turtles, but it was hard to play with. They barely fit. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's what I was afraid of. It's like it looks good, but does it fit them?
Right. Well, I mean, it's not. The picture on the box shows the Turtles being much smaller in scale. But be that as it may, you've got pipes, sewer pipes. You've got street level stuff, and you've got stuff on the street, like you've got the fire hydrant, whatever. And then you've got the sewer underground. So for how it looks, for what it is, I think that this is at least a 9 out of 10 for looks. I will drop it down to an 8 for the ability to put your Turtles in there is a little bit jonky. So I'll give it an 8. Respectable 8, though.
You're forgetting
Yes.
that you can take these sewer pipes and connect this to the Terrordrome or the Technodrome. So your Turtle can take the sewers and go infiltrate the Technodrome.
Yeah, other than the scale is. I mean, when you're using imagination,
The Technodrome is like a roving base. It's not stationary. So how would you connect them?
Well, but
in the cartoon they use the sewers to find the
I just
Technodrome.
shared an image. It'll give you. I'll give you an idea.
Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. Whoop. Do it. Do the thing.
Do it.
Remove other media. Give me a second. One moment,
all right.
please.
Come on, Grandpa, do it.
That picture alone just changed how I feel about this place.
Okay, see this is my thought. I wanted to know the scale.
So the Turtles.
Yeah.
fit a lot better in that image. Is that doctored or
No, that's
is
it.
that?
That's it.
You just
So
can't
they do
fit them
fit in
all in the one area. Yeah, but they can't fit in there. Because I'm like afraid. Can you actually like summon down the tube? And
This
stuff?
is kind of big.
I thought the roof was lower than the
Yeah.
picture showed, but you
Right.
can stand them in there. That's fine.
This
This is
just
a 10
changes
out of
my-
10.
Yeah,
This
is
changes
fine.
my
This
whole
is
view.
good.
Yeah, I like
For
it.
some reason, I imagine the roof being like at head level.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But
I
no,
was
this
thinking
is
you
great.
jammed in. Yeah,
This is what are you worried about? This is great.
I thought the fence up there was going to be like waist level to them. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. From that image, like I'm trying to fit them in there because that's
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
me too, Droz. Me too. I stand corrected. Me too. I love this here. How are you, buddy? Happy Easter. Hope you're well. Yeah, I stand corrected too because I legitimately am looking at this picture and going, "There's no way that they can fit in there without bending their legs
Can we
down."
look at the other-
Scale has thrown me off.
Can we go back to the other picture?
Yep.
It
Yeah.
makes me feel better.
I will also say this. I played with this thing once when I was a kid, and I remember the plastic being almost like construction equipment, like playground equipment plastic. Because I remember one of my friends hit another one in the head with the main section of it, and it like almost killed the kid. So like, this thing was robust. This thing was really, really robust.
Is there actually like is there a lens in that what do you call it?
Periscope?
No,
it's
yeah,
just a
periscope.
sticker. It's a sticker eye.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wish I had this when I was a kid because I would have loved this.
And you could have connected too, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, I take it back.
I thought this
This
concept-
actually puts the Technodrome lower because of the scale of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the scale of Technodrome, and I'm like, that is like not as cool as the Turtles base.
Yeah.
It's way undersized.
So I like this. I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10. Because
I'm giving it a 10.
But
Yeah,
I always
10 for
thought
me.
this concept would have been cool for a line of Chud toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bump it up to a 10. I went 8 because I thought the scale was off, but
For Phil, I'm giving it an 11.
Yeah.
I still gonna give it an 8 because if you look at the interior functionality, like granted you could have your fights and stuff like that, but I don't know, to get in your hands in
Fighting
I think
was
the
for
street level side of it.
Yeah, you fight on the
yeah, but the
street,
sewers
you get
would
in
be
your
a little bit cramped though, right? You would be a little bit.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, undeniably a great place.
And if you can get like some cardboard background that have like some buildings,
no
put it in the background. You know what I mean? Like
this was the 90s. No more card.
Like a backset. All right. Take the Ghostbusters firehouse and put it in the background.
Right.
Perfect.
Do that.
Yeah. So Lilith is saying I can't have this and Toy Biz, and I say, hey, I sure can.
I'm thinking that's kind of cool.
You can have both.
Yeah.
You can have your pizza and eat it too.
There you go. But we're gonna move on here to Boulder Hill.
Look at that big turd.
It doesn't look good from this angle.
This is the interior. I remember the interior being more something. I don't know. Was I wrong?
I just think our imagination did a lot of work for us when we were kids.
Well, this was in the opening of the Mask theme song, right?
Yeah.
Mask Crusaders.
Wasn't that like a computer? Oh, man, I must have been putting G.I. Joe stuff in there.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's supposed to be like the main computer, isn't it? The one they choose all the guys for.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this. I didn't have this as a kid, but I had Rhino, Thunderhawk, and Condor, and I took them to my friend's house, and he had this. And when I realized that there was a little circle in every vehicle to put the gas pump in, I was like, "This is the coolest playset ever." On that forward thinking alone, I think the mass design and the Boulder playset coming off and the table, this to me is an easy 10 out of 10.
I think you're working overtime. But I don't know this from this angle. It's not looking that great. From the front, it's way cooler, and I think because it is the face of Mask, you see it in the intro. A lot of the pre-battles happen here. That I probably am putting a bit too much thought into it. Right, I've given it too much before I've seen it. But as a play set, other than fueling up your vehicles, and drops a boulder, what else does it do? Can you tell me?
What else does it need to do?
The gas is not the coolest car ever.
All the fact that it armors up and everything changes, that's nothing for me to be like sniffed at either. Now, there's a lot of movement in the thing. A lot of it is, I don't want to say modular, but a lot of it is transformable. I will also say that most of the massive space that we're seeing there, the fact that a lot of vehicles can be put in there, and you could kind of, how did the mission go? That kind of stuff. That, as you said, imagination does a lot of the work, but the interior certainly under the pump house does. I remember it being way more.
Yeah.
Let's just use that. Yeah, but cunningly also notice the box art. It has Gator coming out of the front, not Rhino, because Rhino could not fit inside the boulder house. Inside the boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, tell me if I'm nuts here, but I think a better playset than this is the old Matchbox garage that had you could ride down the side of it and bring your cars up and fuel them up. I think that's a cool playset for tiny cars.
Yeah, those old playsets were really cool.
Really cool.
Bucks.
I'm going to give this a respectable 8, and I'm putting most of that on nostalgia here. Maybe I need to have a real good go at it to appreciate it more.
Let's go to Wes's house. He's got one. We'll play with his.
Okay, done.
I'm bringing Thunderhawk.
And the price, of course, for this was, guess,
$35.
So we have 35.
$20.
$20, guys.
25.
Okay, so the retail price for it was $42 to $50.
Oh, we were all up.
Okay.
No way. This is a $50 toy. I love you, Wes. I'm gonna have to come over and touch your toy.
You gotta play day the next Joe Fest we all go to. Bring all your mask stuff. We're gonna play mask.
RonCon.
RonCon 2027.
We're already asking. This is the newer Thunderhawk.
I think the biggest problem with this playset is you have to compare it to the vehicles that surrounded it. So the biggest vehicle at the time when this popped out was Rhino. So we've just established this is $45 to $50. Rhino was Rhino was 27 to 32, give or take.
I think the Rhino is a better playset.
Exactly, right? So if you're a kid and you see this and you see Rhino, especially if you've seen the cartoon, you know this is the deployment thing, but Rhino's in almost every mission. That's a hard pull. So as much as I like the playset and all that it offers, it still, once again, is a 5. But it's only failing at that level because of everybody else. Everybody else looks good. It makes him look bad.
Right.
Comes with 2 figures though.
It does come with 2 figures. Another blasted Matt Tracker and what's his name? Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Jackrabbits. What's his name? Why am I thinking Hondo Naka? That's Star Wars.
I keep thinking Dusty, but it's not Dusty.
No, it's and he's bald with a red beard.
Yeah. So he was from the Rhino too.
Yeah.
But he didn't come with Rhino. Rhino came with Matt Tracker and Hondo.
And Hondo, yeah.
And Alex Sector.
Alex
Sector.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyways.
Thunderhawk. Woo!
Oh wait, I'm wrong. It did come with oh gosh, the guy that you just said with
Alex
the green
Sector.
mask. Oh, did it come with? Someone research this. What 2 figures did it come with?
What, the Boulder Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just right there, Matt Track. Oh no, that's Dusty.
Buddy
The guy
Hawks.
is-
It's
yeah,
Buddy. It's
Buddy,
Buddy
that's it,
Hawk.
yeah.
There you go. So it didn't come with Matt Tracker. There you go.
Buddy Hawk?
I'm incorrect.
Thunderhawk.
I remember
Wait
Buddy
a
Hawk and
minute.
his brother
Is there
Lincoln Hawk.
something to that?
that was one of the most traumatic episodes of Mask I'd ever seen. They would Venom had built a big drilling machine, and they were essentially drilling to make volcanoes erupt. And they needed
Right.
Buddy to rescue somebody. And his mask is called "Don't Laugh, We're Adults." Penetrator. Shut up. So it basically allowed
Penetrator
him
on.
to turn intangible.
Penetrator in.
So it makes him intangible, like
Whoa, Gloria, get out of the way!
allows him to pass through things. Grow up. Anyway, so he activated his mask and turned Firecracker and himself intangible and drove through a mountain. And as he was driving through, he was starting to lose consciousness, and they were afraid that he was gonna die. And as little Hans,
Yeah.
he was like one of my favorite characters, and I was like, and when he made it through but passed out of the wheel, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go and juice.
You know what? I'm gonna clip Han saying penetrator and then him making those noises. And I'm gonna put those two together.
Did you notice Adam trying to just keep a straight face throughout the whole thing?
Yeah. And you'll have 100,000 subs by the end of the week if you release that short.
He's like, guys, it's Easter. Shh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. So Boulder Hill is great. And moving on,
It's okay.
we
Yeah, I'll
have
give it a 10.
the Ghostbusters Firehouse. So the popular opinion is split on this. Some people hate this playset, and some people love it.
Why do they hate it?
So
Yeah.
people that don't like it because you can't fit the whole Ecto-1 in the bay.
Okay.
You can't fit the containment unit in there with the Ecto-1.
Okay.
There's no elevator to go or stairs to get up on the floors. You can just go down the pole. You can't actually get up there.
Well, the containment unit was never housed where the Ecto one was anyway,
Exactly.
so that's a moot point.
Yeah, it was in the basement, so there should be a
That's
basement
right.
here. But all those things that were said, I think, mattered if you're an adult collector wanting to display this. But if you're a kid playing, you don't care that there's no ladder going up there, or there's no. You just played with it. And yes, people are saying like, yeah, the Playmobil one is more accurate, and whatever it is. This to me,
I'm on the hunt for a decent Playmobil Firehouse for my G.I. Joe scale Ghostbusters in Ecto
nice,
one.
excellent.
So if anyone has a lead on one, let me know.
So I have this one, and my daughter has the Playmobil one. So we've got both.
Can I have it?
Yes, but I'll steal it from my daughter, and I'll send it to you.
Don't do that. Look, I'm on the wagon.
I don't know.
Why is Zazel coming over? I'm on the wagon of this is a great Firehouse toy. The Filmation Ghostbusters I think also had a pretty good play set.
Yeah, the haunted house.
Yeah, the house. Yeah, but this is what more do you need? You've got two walls. I mean, Lego did the same thing, right? Where they basically had just the side open. You got the main entrance point, which you want. And anyway, you never saw this side of the house anyway, the firehouse, because it was attached to a different building. So I like it. You know, you've got 3 levels. You've got something to slide down, and that was, I think, you saw them slide down a pole more than you saw them going upstairs.
Right.
So this is good. This is appropriate for the type of Ghostbusters that it was, which is the animated real Ghostbusters. 10 out of 10. It's a good toy.
Love it. Love it.
So
Hans, your thoughts?
Okay. So you'll see this with regards to the Batman playset. I asked, did Alfred come with it? Right? Because to me, Alfred goes hand in hand with Wayne Manor and that sort of thing. If you're gonna give me a firehouse, there's no figure, and I think that's a containment unit, and I'm not too sure what that other thing is. But
at least give you a ghost. Like give you a Slimer scaled right.
Ghost, give me a Janine. Give me her desk, because maybe I was a weird kid or whatever, but I liked reenacting the whole episode of the show almost, and a Janine fiction come out like forever. So once again, there's nothing wrong with this, but there are missed opportunities, and I think it's a victim of its era, where it's like, give me a Janine, give me her desk, a ghost, as you so rightly said. You know, give me some of those things. Give me the interior. Let me flesh out the interior a little bit. Granted, of course, Playmobil or anything else you could have bought and filled it out. I mean, the turtle one has the same problem. I mean, even there's a lot more playability with it, but the interior is, for all intents and purposes, kind of empty. So I have to give it like a 6 or a 7 again. And maybe I'm being too critical of these things, but that's how I was when I was a kid. That's why, my favorite play sets when I was a kid was the G.I. Joe Tactical Battle Platform, because there were and readouts and places to put your guns and there was a lot, you know.
Yes, I agree with
what
that.
What do I do with these floors? You know, it's cool that the Echo One can go in there, but what's on the roof and what do I do with the floors? Blah blah blah.
I would argue that. Sorry, Gaz, but I would argue that the interior is less important than the exterior for this. And the reason why is because most of the action isn't happening at the firehouse. The action is where you're going to from the firehouse. So I think as a display piece and a play set, maybe a display piece is a better word for it than a play set. But what other than the Statue of Liberty, and a few hotels here and there, what more iconic location is there?
Yeah,
from the movies.
I have to disagree with that, because I think having some of Egon's equipment in there would be good.
Maybe the proton packs.
Yeah, or bunks for them to sleep in, or even again Janine's desk, Peter's office. I mean, those could have been added on stuff that you can put in the back. It's like little things. I think it's basically like a hollow set with a cool like slide and a couple things and some slime. I mean, the outside looks great. I just think you needed stuff from the inside as well. So yeah, I have to agree with Hans on this.
Give me a play set and let me play with my weird childish imagination.
Just added stuff in there.
Yeah,
that's all it really needs. Just things to put on that floor.
The exterior is beautiful, though.
Yeah,
I think what this does right, it does excellently, and what it misses out on are crucial things it missed out on. But so I would give it an 8 out of 10, because like I think Zazel for me is right that it's more important where they're going. Also, like rooftop battles against Gozer, it's a great rooftop play area up there as well.
Sure.
Right? So you can do a lot of that stuff. So I to me, yes, there is not a perfect play set, but what it does really well.
I agree.
All right. Moving on.
What is this?
I have never seen this before in my life.
What he said. What
is this? Secret Wars Tower of Doom.
Skirera Secretes.
Is this like Dr. Doom's like base?
It's Dr. Doom's base. And so it's got a couple computer areas to stand on, a couple laser cannons, and that is all. When Secret Wars was competing against superpowers had the Hall of Justice and the Justice Jogger, and Secret Wars had this Tower of Doom.
The picture of it looks menacing. The actual thing itself, I'm trying to make heads or tails of it.
Is that like Doom's office, and then he's got like a prison cell and a
orange thing? The orange thing is a Doom's chair, so he can sit there and scheme.
Right.
Get the top there's a rail where he can go left and right. And there's also like a computer screen on the far right. There's a jail, but if you turn this around, which you can see on the box art, there's actually like an opening, closing door.
Oh, so it's just the front door then.
Yeah. And then the top layer, there's like more computer scheming room, and then there's the turret on the top with space for one figure. But immediately, this kind of this looks kind of cool. Like
It does, yeah.
I love a big door you can close and be like, the heroes will never get me.
I love
like the color
I love
of
the
it.
hovering chair that Doom gets in. He can like float around.
Yeah.
Doom
The
will
color
not-
of it is cool.
Yeah.
I will also say the picture is not giving this thing justice, which is just how thick it actually is. It's
Right.
actually it's got some size. You know what I mean? It's a biggie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So this is anyways, this this is our Tower of Doom playset. And
I don't know. It's got something you can fire at the top. Who's in the picture firing it?
Baron Zemo, I think.
Okay, like it's depending on the price point. The turret is impressive. I'll give it that.
What scale is this for?
5-inch, 4-inch,
5-inch, yeah.
yeah,
5-inch.
5-inch.
Like that
So
camera.
yeah, it's gonna be like a little oversized for Joe's.
I'll give it a 6. It's a little bit better than average, but not by much. I don't know. I would really need
think
to have
that-
a proper look at this thing.
I think that it's got 2 or 3 great play features, but the rest of the set isn't there. There's
Yeah.
just 3 play features stuck together.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I feel
maybe
like
a
it's
few of
gonna
these
be
put together.
like see how on the one side when you're looking at the actual toy, it's got like that on the basement on the base of it next to the door. It's got that like indentation, was like a computer section, but then the other side it just looks like it's just solid. Right, like
Yeah.
there should be something else there.
Okay. Before we go on,
Yes.
this
man.
bitch was $10 to $15.
See, that's
Yeah.
That's $10 to $15.
That's
Yeah.
an easy birthday gift for a buddy.
That is
you could add on to the Terradrome.
dude.
I
10
just
15
think-
bucks. If your parents loved you, they'd buy 2.
Or
I
even
just
like,
think that Castle Grayskull did everything that's on here, but did it better.
Yeah.
Mean, but not incorrect.
mm,
So I don't know, 6 for me. I don't hate it, but I don't think it. I think it's only a little bit better than average, and
I think
it
it's-
honestly doesn't scream Doom to me.
no, it doesn't.
Well,
Especially in
here's
that
the thing,
color.
boys. If I had just put a picture with no box, what would you have guessed it was from?
I would have thought
Batman,
it was
maybe?
No.
The guys who go from mountain to mountain with things.
Oh, Air Riders.
There, I would have thought it was Air Riders because of the chair.
All right,
Yeah.
so if you just showed me the picture of the set, not the box there,
Yeah.
I would probably something like Centurions.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty indescript, right?
Yeah,
So
because of the way it looks in it, like Centurions were kind of big, so it'd be kind of like Brave Star set. It kind of looks like bland, but when you really look at it, right?
all right, we're gonna move on here to the Ewok Village.
I mean, it's better as a full-on forest for Robin Hood, but as a set, your imagination, right? It doesn't end here, right? In your imagination, it's supposed to go up and be a full forest, right?
Yep.
This is a snippet of that, and a snippet requires a wicket, and I don't believe that this came with anything.
No, it came with the chair for 3PO.
That's something, I guess. I still think this is way better than Dagobah. It's got a lot going on. It's got so much going on for it that they improved it for Robin Hood.
Yeah.
But as a playset, it ticks all the. You've got a trap for the Imperium. You've got the Imperials rather. You can recreate the. I'm going to be a lot kinder for the things that it does do for Return of the Jedi than the other one did for Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
So for everything that it does do, I think it does really well. And so therefore, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. No, I agree. This is a 10 out of 10. I like how it has 2 layers without even having 2 layers. It kind of tricks into having 2 layers. Elevator, swinging boulder. Yeah, it's great.
I know why you guys are giving it a 10 out of 10. It's because it's a Robin Hood set.
No, because Robin Hood gets an 11 out of 10.
I cannot, in good spirits, give this a 10 out of 10 because it's 3 trees with no leaves. I can't do it.
It's
Yeah,
fall.
but when they give it leaves, it's a,
Then
here-
sure that they didn't have it in fall.
But
Don't know.
here's the other thing that I can't remember. Even with the Dagobah set, there's no action figure. They don't give you anything. It's just this stuff's like you just assume they have the action figures, right? Why not throw a couple of Ewoks in there? Why not have C-3PO in there?
yeah,
Or
but
why not
nothing
have
came with figures then, right? There's no vehicle or playset that came with a figure, did it?
G.I. Joe? No, actually, you're right. Yeah,
I'm talking just Star Wars.
they could have done something. Look, I think they kill it on the vehicles. These playsets, not so much. I mean, you saw the Death Star in the Star Destroyer playset. Like, are you supposed to? It's not a Death Star. It's a freaking triangle.
So this thing was 20
Death
bucks.
Triangle.
This thing was 20 bucks. If you're a parent, you go into the store, this
Nice.
or an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter. See,
I was a really big Ewok fan, so I would have dug this. I had some sort of, I think maybe what was it? I had a tree that I used for Endor, and I think it was what's that kids line that not Play School, maybe it was Play School, I don't know, but it was like a big green tree, and I used that for Endor. Lil, tell me what that was. But yeah, I don't know.
You're giving nothing. It's just
It's a tree. It's a tree. Lilith, do you know what it is? Kids got spoiled.
But your imagination, Fisher Price, thank you, Fisher Price tree.
Joe.
Thanks, Jonathan. But you got to imagine that the trees go up. They don't stop there.
I
They go
understand
up.
that. I mean, like, you look at a playset and you're like if all right,
If a critical battle in the movie happened in the village, it would be ranked higher. That's how I feel.
yeah, but
How would you feel if it came with Han Solo over a fire?
I'd feel better about it.
If
Just
it
on
came-
feel
the
okay.
fire?
Adam, have you got a
You know
picture of the
Yeah.
one from
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
what?
Robin Hood? Have
Well,
you got
I
the
was
Robin
going
Hood?
to say our next playset is the Robin Hood one.
Right.
That's a little better.
leaves.
That looks a little better. Yeah,
That
yeah,
looks
it looks a
way
little better.
better. Not a little, because they look like trees.
Yeah.
You know, like the Empire burned them down.
But if you stack them on top of each other,
Look,
Can you do that?
It's no secret. It's no secret. I hate Ewoks. I hate them.
I don't
oh,
know.
Gazz.
I don't like
Maybe if you got the
What
Nova
about the
logo.
Caravan of Courage?
Yeah, they had an Ewok
Wanna be-
adventure. The Battle for Endor. Even.
Bears. That's what they are. Just missing the freaking symbol on your chest.
See? Fun.
Yeah,
I
looks a
love
lot
Robin Hood
better.
Prince of Thieves so much. This is a 100. This is a 100 out of 10.
We only go up to 11.
Oh, it's an 11.
The usability. So the usability of this actual playset. Granted, it didn't have any place in the movie, but whatever, right? The movie was, whatever it was.
Yeah.
They put the leaves on the top, so the designers understood. You know what? We need to put some leaves on this. Some
Yeah.
Chinese guy in the future is gonna look at that playset and judge us very harshly. So
Go back to the previous one. Just go back to the previous one.
First of all, Prince
Crap.
of Thieves is a perfect movie, but
Next,
go on.
next one. Next one. Go back. Better.
That's so much better.
Yeah, that's why
Gazz, what do you
it's an
give it?
11.
that's what's got an 11.
No, not an 11.
No, not an 11. Not that high yet.
That other one gets like a 4 or 5. This one getting a 7 at least.
Yeah.
Tell me what better forest playset is there?
That's not part of the judging criteria.
This is Sherwood Forest. It has layers. It has
Sherwood Forest was
leaves.
not 3 trees.
It's two
Yeah, but it
trees.
is if you get more. This is just 3 trees of the forest.
Okay, so let's look at more. Robin Hood. If this was $20, then I'll concede. All right.
Okay.
I
Let's
would
have a
call
look.
them-
Now, keeping in
Oh.
mind, Return of the Jedi was 1983, and Robin Hood Prince of Thieves was 1991.
Okay, so I'm not far off. It's $30. So 2 of these. You know what? I'll concede. If you got 2 of these, you win. All right, because
Okay.
that would look really good. Because those figures are what, 4 inches and some change.
Yep.
Right. So 4 inches and some change. You put 2 of those next to each other. It's probably my entire desk at that point. Because
Okay, so-
those tree trunks are taller than 4.5, 4. Yeah, and it's probably got some height to it. So it'd probably be 2 of those together, that win. I'm gonna look that up on eBay right now. I'm gonna buy one.
Okay, so
I hate-
Zazel, you
I
get
hate
one.
this game. I always end up spending money on shit I don't need.
So Zazel, you get one, and I'll get one, and we'll put them together and play Robin Hood.
Perfect. Done. Ready to go.
Lilith
And
is
I'll
giving
get
us-
an Endor and put
I'm
the
still
Sherwood
giving-
Forest on top and really give us some height.
Giving the first
Okay,
one a
now
1,
we're
I'm
talking.
giving this one a 4.
And we'll
Come on, Gaz. Why? Why is it a 4?
We're
We're gonna sign Gaz up for the Ewok of a
It
Month
looks
Club.
terrible. It looks terrible. Look at it. That's not how their tree village looked in the Robin Hood. They had like rope bridges and shit, and they had like.
This isn't a
zip lines.
village, though. This is Sherwood Forest.
That's not.
This
Sherwood
isn't
Forest.
Sherwood Village.
You're telling me the Sherwood Forest is 3 trees?
So Lilith is giving us.
Gaz, we're gonna have to arm wrestle this one.
I'm gonna make
No.
a shirt that says Sherwood Forest is 3
You're not gonna
trees.
say- and tell me something. What's up with the little cubby hole in that first tree in the picture? I
That's
don't
where an
remember them
Ewok
having
lives.
That's the tree going. Ah! Anyway,
fucking
that-
Ewoks.
Yeah, exactly. Put some
Yeah.
eyeballs
God
on
in
it.
the lower
calling
left-hand
Godzilla, he's
side
gonna
of the-
burn
of the
Endor to the
box art
ground.
is Terrified. Of
That's where he
whatever.
keeps
Yeah.
his treasure to impress Marion.
And Lilith is of
Yeah,
course
and
saying-
obviously real trees are better, but I can't think of a better playset incorporating trees. If you find me a better one than this, then I'll give it less. But there is a lot going on here.
All right, guys, I want us to stay friends forever, so we're gonna move on to the next playset. This, I think, is the only place that we've seen so far that is essentially crucial for the line.
Agreed.
You need to have a ring.
You need that.
Yeah.
And this
And I like that, even though it's not technically accurate, I like that it has the ring steps, and I like that it has a little box for commentary and somewhere to put the belts. Like it's doing a lot more than just being a ring. If we're
It
to
didn't
be
need
completely
do
honest.
all that.
No. And
Yeah,
it came with a
but it did.
championship title belt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
Um,
exactly what it needs to do. Yeah.
This thing was beyond cool. To me, this is an easy 10 out of 10. They
But
really
I would say they could have added like some locker room stuff, like a locker, so they could do like the promo stuff, and a referee.
Yep.
But yeah,
I guess it
get-
could have come with a ref. If it came with a ref,
Yeah,
11 out of 10.
yeah. This is a 10.
Not that it needed one, or a Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
He was around in this days at WWE.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
But yeah.
he was the guy
commentating it,
at this
yeah.
era.
Yeah,
This is Vince McMahon's WWF.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think wasn't there a version where Vince McMahon's on the sticker sheet?
There was a yellow version for King of the Ring.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, it's got ring ropes. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's the sturdiest necessarily. Yeah, give us Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah.
Is that a
Mean
built
Gene.
elastic type of ropes, right?
Pardon
You
me?
can swing your guys across the ring.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
elastic.
elastic rope.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Phil's got this set up in his display, and the only negative thing I'll say about it is that he didn't put Sergeant Slaughter in the front.
Yeah.
He's not even close to being in the front.
Ooh, Phil.
I've got Sarge outside the ring at the front with his purple belt on.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah.
It's a great Sarge toy.
Not
Isn't it
good.
sad? Isn't it sad that Sarge had to leave WWF because he was making a deal with Hasbro, and then they end up making the wrestling toys anyway?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. So this is an easy win for us all. There's nothing negative really to say about it.
Yeah.
Was there a cage?
Yeah,
So-
there was a cage you could buy extra for it.
Did anybody everybody must have done this where you take the figure on the rubber band and you fire them and say you must have, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it needed to do, and that's what it did. So take that, you know.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on here. Hold on to your hats, everybody. If you're wearing hats, hold on to them.
Are we gonna remain as friends if we're gonna say, "Oh my god"?
What is that?
Here we go.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Daily Bugle playset.
How much cost?
Well,
Doesn't look like the Daily Bugle.
it doesn't look enough like the Daily Bugle. I will concede.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's a cool set. Definitely.
Yeah. This thing
It looks a bit like a junkyard than it does a city building.
So I would call it, a New York street more than the Daily Bugle.
Yeah.
But it's got a thing where Spider-Man can swing. It's got like a little web at the top there. It's got a Dr. Octopus arm that he battles. That Dr. Octopus's like hideout is there. It's got a dumpster you can throw things into.
Got a random Doc Ock arm.
Yeah. Is this random? So again, it's and again, Hans hates it because it's plastic with some cardboard accents.
Yeah.
What does that say about Brock?
I refuse your
Pest control.
It looks more like the top of that top section looks more like where the Ghostbusters fought Gozer.
I'm gonna dock it a point already because the flat ground has a picture of a tree.
Yeah. That's terrible.
So just don't have it, you know?
Just
don't have a flat graffiti looking tree. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think it's average. I think it's an average 5 play set. I think it does enough that you could have maybe a few seconds of fun before you put it on the shelf and just display your toys on it.
Yeah.
See, that's a tough thing. All right, to do it like a cityscape for Spider-Man, it's a tough thing because most of the time he's just swinging through it, so it's kind of maybe like a rooftop battle or like that like you just pointed that tree out. Now I can't not see it.
And the bus stop is also just
and that blue thing is just sitting on the bench.
It's a dumpster.
Is it a dumpster? Is that what that is? Yeah. It's sitting on the bench. Look, it's on the bench for the bus stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices here being made. Again, now I think this will draw the two things together. This is the next big playset that Toy Biz made after that Batcave.
Well, they fumbled it.
And so you're seeing more of like the primary colors. You're seeing more of the cardboard accents. You're seeing more of what they're doing here as well. So it's almost like those two things go together a little bit.
Giving this a 5 is generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 5 for what they wanted it to be, for the dreams they once had.
Yeah, I think the dream was grand. Like, it was grand. It's a grand dream, but
Now, Zazel.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hans, go ahead.
No. I agree. It's just it's advertised as a Daily Bugle, but as Zazel said, it's looks like a New York street. If they focused on making the building the best building it could be and opening it out with an interior, then they win something. But once again, they included a playmat and cardboard, and they're going on the same criteria that they had before. And I'm sure it's.
I won't discount them too much. The reason I had one of the best play sets I ever had in the 90s was the Cantina, and that thing was a folded up piece of cardboard. And I'm talking about the stuff that came out after the re-release, right? So when I started recollecting Star Wars, I got 2 of those cardboard cantinas, and I glued them together. And even though it was basically only cardboard, I loved it. So I don't really have an issue with cardboard as much as I have an issue with the fact that this is trying too hard to be something that it's not. It wants to be the Daily Bugle, but what it is this looks more like a construction site where he would fight Sandman or something.
Yeah. Well, it's clearly missing stuff, right? Because the top of the whatever that on the right is where the dumpster is missing, and there's no bugle sign on top.
Yeah.
Do you hate the Cobra Missile Center, being that is also cardboard?
I do not like the Cobra Missile Center. I don't like it. And I'll tell you, so I tend to be easier on it simply because it was of the time that it came out. but
Right.
people fell so in love with it that a lot of the people now remarketed it with like at ridiculous prices that are offensive to my sensibilities,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
to the point where they take advantage of the nostalgia. So whereas at one time it was a novelty, now it's a method of almost taking an advantage of people, which I don't find is fair. So I don't like what it has become, but I appreciate what it was. I don't hate it currently, but I don't like, and I let's use the word hate. I hate how people demand the amount of money for it now.
Yeah.
It's not worth that, you know?
I mean, I don't have a problem with the cardboard backdrop as long as you have enough stuff in the set.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
if it's like if a missile command, my personally I don't like it because it's all cardboard. But if it was like the backdrop with the missile and stuff, and then you had parts that were like computers and chairs and stuff where you could sit televipers at, and it looked like a little base, and you had all this stuff added to it, I would like it. I would like it.
Yeah.
But just being a single cardboard set, I don't think it's worth the money for it because you can just print
Well,
that out.
Space Commander sent me, I haven't built it yet, but he sent me the Red Shadows cardboard thing that you put together and make a really cool base out of. I like the novelty of that. But as a complete play set, you really want to have some durability.
Yeah.
Adam, sorry, what were you going to ask me earlier?
Well, I was going to say earlier that you said, show me a better playset with trees.
Right.
I
Okay.
know,
This is not it, but
No, but here you go.
okay. This is a branch.
Yeah,
This would go well with it.
yeah.
Swamp trap.
So the top where Swamp Thing is standing, there's foam. There's a lever to break. You get sucked into the swamp,
Yeah. Yeah.
or he can emerge from the swamp.
Yeah, well, that's what it says it is. It's a swamp trap, and it traps with the swamp. So that's a plus.
It's a plus. I think this thing looks beautiful. Like it looks the most naturey of any of the tree things and the nature things that we've seen. I wish it did more.
Yeah,
It looks like something you'd put in your fish tank.
it looks more like all right. So the play set. I mean, you can only fit Swamp Thing on there, and like I guess the Venus flytrap opens, right?
Yep.
Whatever that is, right?
The dude
But I mean,
in
like-
the art falling into the Venus flytrap is not having a good day.
No. But I mean, like what about Arcadia? You can't fit Arcadia on there. You can't fit all the bad guys on there. It's like it should have like a level, like in the front area. It should have like a level where you can put other things in there.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that
at
they're, like-
least it's not advertising itself as a playset, though, right? It's calling itself a swamp trap. It's not saying Swamp Thing playset. So
I definitely think that there should because it's supposed to be a swamp. There should be more like plant life on there. A little bit more.
How tall are those Swamp Thing figures? Like 4 or 5 inches.
So
right?
Swamp Thing is about 5.5 inches because he's bigger, but the humans in there are about 4.5.
Okay, so they're 3 3/4 scale, give or take.
A little bigger. They're more like the superpowers.
Right. So that thing, the whole thing is pretty tall.
Yeah.
So it retail for $15.
Oh,
And I think that's a big deal. Once
Yeah.
see that Brave Star $14 bracket where this is only $15 with that feature plus the Venus flytrap. I don't know if there's actually a rope and pulley system because I'm seeing him using a rope.
there is a rope system to go down into the
Right.
Is there also like a hidden compartment in it? Because see how that in the image it has those eyes in the dark. Is there a hidden compartment in there? See it down under where it says swamp
yeah,
trap.
is there a
There's like-
cave?
Yeah, is there like a little cave or something in there?
You go down.
Fine
There's like a little-
snare, Venus
cave.
flytrap.
So disassembled it actually it's got space. It in the back is a big cave where you can it's kind of a base kind of thing. I think that's cool. I like that. And for $15, that's
I'm on record as loving the Swamp Thing line.
Oh, it's a
And-
great line.
Even if you just had this as a backdrop, I think it's good. Love the Venus flytrap. Love the swamp. Like even just having for the satisfaction of having a couple unmen climbing up there, and then having Swamp Thing emerge from the swamp like he's growing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Like that to me is worth $15 every day of the week.
So this set to me is it's seven, and the only reason it's a 7 is because I believe there's another set, which is it's like a transformation chamber.
Yeah, there was a bad guy set as well.
That set. Not only was it cool, but it actually scared the crap out of me as a child because I thought it used to disintegrate your toy. So I just so like that alone is like pumps it up. But yeah, no, this is great. You know.
Well, here's a question, right? With Masters of the Universe, what's the one where you put slime on He-Man? Would you call that a playset? I wouldn't necessarily, and I think that this is in the same camp as that. It's an accessory to your playtime. It's an accessory to a playset, maybe, but not in itself a playset. So I don't hate it. I think it's a great display piece. I don't call it a playset, but I think the gimmick itself is fun. So I'll give it a 7, a good 7.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. It also reminds me of RonCon watching Swamp Thing Returns with you guys.
Yeah, I just wish I had some volume to it.
You're not gonna let that go, are you?
It was like a silent movie.
All right, moving along, guys. Now this is a fun one. All right, this is a fun one because this is a little game. I'm going to show you a play set. Whose play set is this?
That looks like DC something.
It's Superman.
No, it's not Superman. Gazz, want to take a guess?
I'm looking at big gun on the top.
Is it DC? Is this like
It's been up.
I'm thinking like
I see a little statue man there.
Is it like an Apocalypse set?
No.
Dark Side. Dark Side.
No, it's Bionic 6.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. So Epic Badger knew it.
Yeah, their gimmick was they would go to a museum. So the front part, the pillars there is a museum. And then they would go through a hidden door and go into like their science lab play set. And so it had like a centrifuge and a laser of some sort. But this construction reminds me of the HasLab Bespin set, where it's just like a stairwell to nowhere. Like it's just nothing.
It just doesn't seem like anything. Yeah,
this looks cooler than that. So
definitely.
Well, it has some play features, but Bionic 6 was such a cool and striking line. This to me just really falls a little flat.
It does seem like I'm missing something.
It feels like if it folded up into something cooler, then this would be like a little bonus platform playset. But as it's just looks like bits and pieces stuck together, it's difficult. And I'm not really that familiar with Bionic 6. I only have passing knowledge on Bionic 6. I know that they were Bionic, and there were potentially 6 of them. So
actually 7 if you count the gorilla.
We always count the gorilla.
It was just cool. Bionic was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These were O-ring figures.
O-ring style, but they were screwed together because of the die-cast metal.
Right. So
I don't know. I'll give it a 5. I don't hate it, but it's not. It's not doing wonders.
I think that's a good run.
Not doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
The biggest problem is I don't know. Like I watched the show. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. to make sure I watched the show as a kid, and I have no idea what location this is. So it might be a fun play set. I don't think it.
I mean, like, didn't they have like an RV? They had an RV, right?
They had an RV. They had the RV as a toy too, I believe.
Yeah, so I mean, that folded up to be like a base of operations, and that'd be real cool.
But the RV actually folded together and had the ATV and the motorcycle inside the RV.
That's cool.
This was $10 more expensive than the RV. So
far out.
The RV. So
you'd be disappointed if you got this instead of the RV.
Yeah, I have the quad runner.
ORV bullet holes.
Okay, speaking of bullet holes, guys, the Rambo Savage Strike headquarters.
This is such a mythical playset.
It is
so much,
and I want to say slightly overrated.
Is it? Because
it looks a little overrated.
It looks
there's
very
a cool tower.
It's not really. It's not really an HQ because it's just a tower.
Right.
That's all
Now,
it is.
why this was cool was it came with crates of weapons.
Yeah.
That's cool. All
So it
right.
came with like three crates of like AK-47s and
I mean,
stuff.
like you had what is it? Checkpoint. The checkpoint. G.I. Joe checkpoint. What is that? Checkpoint Alpha.
Yeah.
That's not that. I mean,
Hey,
that's a playset.
Jimbo.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up, Lego? That's a playset, but it's not like a HQ.
Right.
And calling this a headquarters isn't. That's not.
No, it's
headquarters.
mislabeled. The reason
Yeah.
it's mythical is because it's so big, right?
It's supposed to be knocked over. I think it has an exploding feature.
Yeah.
It is cool though. I will say that it is.
Tower does explode. So
Yeah.
these guys were 7 inches tall or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big.
Dude, if that's a Rambo figure at 7 inches tall, this thing is easily like,
Rambo was 7 inch. They were 7. I thought they were like 5, right?
no, they were big dudes. I remember them being,
Yeah.
They didn't play well with other toys.
No,
They were
they're essentially the same scale as a classified figure.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, I think it's better than average,
Yeah.
but not by much. I think it's maybe top 7. Like, it looked good with
Yeah.
your toys on it. It might look better with G.I. Joe on it because you got a little bit more room. Sergeant Rock would be okay, cool.
That base is like the base for the set is really cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's got,
So,
like a
but I
desert
think it would
demo
look
with
cooler with Joe's
the,
because
definitely.
Joe's have a smaller footprint, right? So you get more bang
Yeah.
for your buck. But I don't know, 7. It is what it is, and what
Yeah.
it is isn't much.
I give it a 7 just because of the scale of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're heading to our last play set of the day.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, we can play again soon.
Start again.
But if we're talking about scale, guys,
I think we're gonna have a Hydra.
Oh,
Wait, what
damn
is
it.
this?
look at
this thing. Ooh.
Sectars, man. I dabbled in this when I was a kid. I had one of them.
This
Sectars was probably the pinnacle of imagination, where you could be the thing. Come on.
this. Yep.
Oh man, that was freaking.
It's 3.5 feet tall. It's bigger than the average child.
It's almost my child.
And
is-
there's a tarantula puppet that you can grasp guys and capture them with. There's a finger puppet of a lizard halfway up there that you can be
That's
like a
cool.
snake.
You
And
put your finger in it, and it
Yeah.
becomes a.
It's 1,000. Come on.
it's got a spider web door jail halfway up the mountain. So it's like if you escape, where are you going to go? You're just going to fall down the mountain,
It is ticking all the things.
right? It's got a turret at the top. It's got a landing pad for your spider flyer. It's got a little gated area. This thing to
The
me,
sculpting is great too.
Wow, look at that.
it's so good. It's so good.
And the
So
color?
what's behind it? When you turn it around,
If you turn it around,
Yeah.
it's hollow inside, and there's like a computer bank, and there's like levels you can play inside as well.
sculpted stuff, sticker stuff, or
Sculpted in sticker, yeah.
How brilliant was this line? How brilliant was puppetry with action figures?
No, it's insane how good this line is.
Freaking awesome. I had the hero guy. I don't know what
Dargon.
his name is. Yeah, I had that one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was so crazy cool.
so everything you said, especially the hand. So first of all, that hand puppet thing, no one ever did it after, and I don't know what's wrong.
No.
with it. Nobody ever did it after. So to me,
Shame.
like the fact that this not only has 1 but 2 hand puppet things, and it comes with like not only a figure but like a bunch of other stuff,
Yeah.
and it's also 3 feet tall.
This is an
Yeah.
11. If we're gonna up the scale,
This is I've never seen the show, but you kind of win over by like playability and all that stuff. That's like this is an 11.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I had an opportunity to buy this one time because this thing goes for mad money.
I've no doubt. 3
Like,
feet
just-
of plastic.
I saw just the shell at Joe Fest. So no guns, nothing, just the shell, no puppets.
What's up,
And it was-
guy?
And it was $325
Mm.
for just the shell. And I was like, whoa. Even then I was like, that would be
I can't believe that this line just failed. This line was brilliant. I mean, There's like a couple
there
of
was
lines that were out there that were
time
so
maybe
cool.
underappreciated.
So the reason it failed wasn't because of the line. It was because Coleco put money into the Atom 12 computer.
No, that's right.
And so they were like, we're going to go make a computer. And they put all their – so they had this and they had Cabbage Patch. Like they had all that Cabbage Patch money.
They were printing money.
And they said, let's put it all into the Atom 12 computer.
Because this line I like because it was they had laser guns and they had swords and crazy cool puppets. That's what's gonna be crazy. This and the Spiral Zone toys.
Yeah,
I was like I wanted. I had the unicycle for the Spiral Zone and I had one of these and I wanted more and then they were gone.
Yeah. So my wife, who is lovely, for those that have met her, you guys all have met her.
Agreed.
Yeah, Ken said it.
She like didn't have a lot of toys growing up, so like the toy collecting thing to her, she's like she gets it that I love it, but like there's no nostalgia there for her. When I went and picked up, we went on a road trip, and I got the Tarantula one, and I was like, oh, and she's like, oh, what are you getting? And I was like, oh, this Sectaurs puppet. And she goes, what's the Sectaurs puppet? And I showed it to her. And she got mad because she says, why weren't these toys available for our son? They're puppets, they're bugs, they're big, they're rugged. These are perfect toys for a boy.
Yep.
Perfect. And I was like, yeah. There's never been a hand puppet toy again.
I think another issue.
Hand puppets.
Yeah.
I think another issue is that we had so much.
Yeah.
That you had to pick something, and Sector out of the gate was great, great idea, great tie-in media to go with it. But you got so much, and things are gonna fall off. Even the greatest, considerably, He-Man fell off.
Yep.
Right. So nothing was immune. So. What are you laughing at, Hans?
Nothing. You just said even He-Man fell off, and I was like, when? But it's a rhetorical question. We know when. Go ahead.
Right. But people made mistakes for He-Man. They were like, we'll shelve He-Man, and we'll build up.
I mean, like
She-Ra.
You look at this line, right? You look at the Sectaurs just in general. Just take those figures that they put out. Right, and you compare it to like some of the Motu stuff, and I'm not shitting on Motu. All right, I know how much you guys love Motu, but so some of those figures look just ridiculous. Each one of these figures look badass, and they come with fucking puppets. I mean,
Tell me one Masters of the Universe character that looked ridiculous.
That claw one.
Spike-O.
Yeah, fuck Spike-O. Agreed. All right, I stand corrected.
The crab one with the giant crab claw.
No.
That guy's Clawful.
Yeah, Clawful's awesome. Yeah, he is awesome.
Ridiculous, man. Dope. Godzilla kicked his ass in
Godzilla is considerably larger.
Yeah,
that's our standards. Like, well, Godzilla could beat him.
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, you look at this. You look at these figures. Each one of these figures were really, really. I mean, detailed. The design were cool. They were. You had a lot of articulation on the figures,
and you had like an arsenal of weapons with holsters.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of thought went into this line, and it's like you see, you can only imagine what the designs look like, and they pulled it off.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end, I mean,
even the scale of the figures themselves is impressive. Considering you could have put any scale person on your hand and be like, "It's riding a giant insect," but they gave you a very decent scaled action figure as well.
That's just really cool stuff, man. I wish that
11
this
out
line
of 10.
didn't die because I mean, I would have had all of them.
I don't know anything about it, but still, 11 out of 10 is just nice.
Yep.
Hans, trust me, man, you would have dug these. Maybe we'll try to find them next Joe Fest. Next Joe Fest we go to, and you'll see what they look like. At least
We'll walk around with sectors on our hands.
I have a funny feeling if I was to touch the cloth, if it was original, it would disintegrate.
Well, you could. I came across one. I tried to put my hand in it, and it won't fit. Made for little hands.
Oh, we got big hands.
Yeah, so we won't be able to put them on. But I mean, dude, they were fuzzy. And oh, it's great.
Adam will make
they're
us new
motorized
ones.
too, right? Because the wings will move.
Adam has
I'm
shown
telling
me at least 4 or 5 sets that I have never seen, and in lines I've never seen.
Oh, man,
So just look for a second
Look
here.
at this. Look at this, Hans. Look at this thing. Make him giant. There you go. Look at this thing.
So my hand still fits in,
Oh,
and then it just comes
cool
alive.
that is. Look
That
at
is
that.
so good.
And it's sit up-
Is your finger moving the mouth?
Yeah.
Yep.
So mouth finger
jeez.
and then finger legs.
Tell you
Yeah,
this line was brilliant, dude. It's brilliant.
Johnny, welcome back.
Look at that thing, man.
Right?
Come
you just like
on.
walk it along.
Come on. Look at that.
Awesome. That is
Hey.
amazing. Yeah.
You toy
Right.
companies, anybody watching, man? Let's just bring this.
But
back.
even
That
this
would
figure here-
be an awkward wank though.
Why are we there? Why did we go down that road? Really? Oh,
But
man.
even this figure,
Look at the figure, Hans. Take a look. Look at this thing.
so he's got a big shield, he's got a sword, and he's got a holster with a
a
pistol.
little
in it.
high side arm, yeah.
Yes, nice.
It's so good.
And the one I had, he had the holster on his hip.
Yeah, well, this guy's got a holster on his hip for his sword as well.
Yeah. Ah, man. I wish like this had not gone away.
Yeah, they're so.
I
good.
wish it did not gone away. It's so good.
Well, nothing goes away forever because apparently they wanted to redo sex. Somebody wanted to redo.
Well,
sex.
they did smaller
They did,
figures.
so they did Zvex Toys did the small ones, like the 3 3/4 inch ones, and then
Ain't coming back.
but then Palisades. Was it Palisades that you can get reissues of these guys now? A couple of them,
Oh, can you really?
and they made the girl that they never had before.
All
Princess
right.
Cora. And they're okay, they're fun, but they're like $50-$60 a figure. I'm like, that makes it not fun when it's that much.
So
Dang, I'm telling you.
And no puppets.
so Zazel asked like about 3 play sets.
Oh,
So
good. You found one?
I found 4.
Okay.
I think are reasonable. You know, I mean, I made sure to find 2 that were from like the 90s.
I need to see the Fisher Price one.
Oh,
So
look at
this
that
is the
one.
Price one, and it's a Robin Hood playset.
That one.
It's a so it
Well,
has
that's just 3 trees as well, though.
it's 4.
Yeah, but look at the setup.
it's a 4th one. It's a 4th one.
Look at that
Oh,
setup.
it's-
Though. I mean, look at the base. That looks
Yeah, it
way
looks
better.
cool. Very
It
cool.
is. If I remember properly, the Fisher Price guys were pretty small though. So I think
Yeah.
if they're only 2 inches tall, then you know,
Good for
I guess
Ewoks.
a little bit small, right?
Good for you.
The other one I found, the other ones I found was this one.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool. That's just
Yeah.
one tree.
It is
Yeah.
one tree, but it's also it also is more recent. I think this is in the 2000s somewhere,
Yeah.
right? And it's Ploy. What is wrong with me? Playmobil once again.
mm.
And a mushroom. Bonus mushroom.
Bonus mushroom house.
Ooh, nice.
Whatever.
With a loft.
Smurf.
The other one
Smurf
was this one, which is
That's cool.
that's pretty sizable. I mean, it's
That's
fair.
Calico Critters, right?
But this is Sylvanian families.
Okay.
So there are 3 brands. There's Woodsies, Calico Critters, and Sylvanians. And I know this because my daughter is ape over this stuff.
All right, this has a castle, a tree, a waterfall, a couple of hideouts, a boat, a port, some buckets. This is a. I mean,
I'm
the
telling you,
castles.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cobra's totally decimating that place.
Yeah. This place is great. This is awesome.
These dudes in the tree, you know what I mean?
Look at it. That's so cute. Well, it's
That's
adorable.
pretty cool. That's awesome.
This is an adorable playset. I can't show this to my daughter. She'll be like, I demand this. The last one was this
Your
one.
family demands a lot of stuff, Hans. Can you guys just
Is that Tarzan?
No,
That
it
looks
is.
like that looks
she
like a
does.
custom
So
set.
this is this is a Tarzan set.
Nice.
Those
I can hear Phil
figures
Collins
are-
now.
These guys are about 4 to 5 inches tall, and I wish I got a better angle, but every picture I found was just like real garbage. It's just low res. So this one is from eBay, and it's not even.
Thank you, Lilith, for using machine man as the correct term. But sorry, go on.
No, it's
Machine.
just
Go let's.
it's very 3-dimensional. There's
Yeah,
an actual interior to it on the inside, and it's just granted. The argument we could use is looks just like a tree once again, but so if
It's got
anybody
bananas.
it does have bananas. Your men won't go hungry.
But it's a better place
want to
set.
build on to their forest dioramas, and they were looking for things. Most of these look very cheap on eBay. And
This looks fun though.
Yeah, that's a full play set.
Cool little sets. Yeah. So that's it. Right?
I like that.
Yeah, I like it. I will concede that the best play set, according to Lilith, and I agree, is A, your imagination, and B, your backyard. So,
Okay, hold on a second here, guys. I just found something out that is kind of blowing my mind.
okay.
I'm going to upload a picture here. I didn't know that McFarlane made these.
Oh boy.
Is it the monsters with their little play sets? They're fun.
No,
Some of
not
the
those.
the Bat one that they did, the Batman set.
No, not the Batman set. Where are we at here? Hold on.
Planet of the Apes? Have they got a play set?
They did. They had a cool. Planet of the Apes Mego had cool play sets.
You know, I'm kind
They
of
had one that was
disappointed
like
that
a mirror tower and stuff.
Ooh.
Which was
How about
pretty
that
cool.
play set for X-Men, which was basically the Statue of Liberty head? That was pretty cool.
That was.
I used that for my G.I. Joes for so long.
Come on.
Was that
Computer's
X-Men?
not slow.
Yeah, X-Men, yeah. The movie.
The movie.
While you're waiting to do that, I want to backtrack on this being possibly the last best, and I still want to hear from anyone in the comments. After this came out, what was the next best original playset? Because I think this was probably the last best one.
There was none, and this was amazing.
It was amazing. You missed out on all the. I plugged it, and I plugged the SWC. Check it out one time, won't you? But we were talking about the sticker sheet alone being worth the price of admission. With the kitchen sink, it came with the kitchen sink,
And the coffee cup, and the
coffee
pool
cup.
and the ping pong table, and the
Exactly.
weapon storage. And Rise of Cobra was not a great movie, but the toys,
I like it.
Yeah, dude, I'd fight people to say that's a great line.
I'd fight people. I'd fight them hard.
I'd fight them really hard to challenge me on that line being crap.
Right. Okay, I think I got it here. Maybe I'm wrong. But give me a
I
second.
will say, like when I was a kid, I didn't have too many of these play sets. I think I had the tactical battle platform, which I think is the greatest G.I. Joe play set ever.
It is pretty good. But
And
even
then
those little ones that had, one of them was like a checkpoint.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Checkpoint Alpha. Yeah, that was a cool one. I had that one too. But
So McFarlane, if you want to put this picture up here, Zay,
Oh, hang on, Gaz. Finish your thought first.
yeah. So I think like the play sets I had were like I had like the Lego sets, like the fire station and the police station, and the gas station. I think those sets are killer. And then like the little like Matchbox sets that you would get, those are killer. But like for like action figure wise, I think that's like the only one I had. What is that?
So
Avatar.
McFarlane made play sets for Avatar figures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are. I was looking into those. Those are really small.
Yeah. They're
Oh, so
yeah,
they're
made
like.
a bunch of them that are all modular. You can make the whole there's all kinds of them.
How big are those
looks like
figures?
in your fish tank.
Yeah.
They go down to the pet store and get that shit. Yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the greenery on that is kind of semi-transparent. So if you shine a light through them somehow intelligently, the whole place kind of lights up like Pandora did from the actual movie. So it's thoughtfully constructed if you want to be imaginative, and I appreciate that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But those figures are very small. They're also about Imaginext scale, like 2 inches. So
Yeah.
I've been told that's quite big.
Cool is not the size of the board,
Not,
but the
not
motion
compared to
in
the
the
Sector's
ocean.
Hive playset.
You're not gonna get too much penetration in that one.
You all stop.
It's a family show. It's a family
It's a-
show.
come on. Come
So,
on.
anyways, guys, is there any crucial playsets you think I missed?
Yeah, the tactical battle platform.
Tactical battle platform.
Trying to think of some that I had that, like I think that the later '90s Star Wars had some good play
Yeah.
sets.
Any of the Lego sets, like the castle sets or like city stuff.
I was a Western Lego fan.
Or the
and
Western
I think
Lego, yeah.
they're so good.
Did you
Even
get any
though-
of the Lone Ranger Lego sets when that movie came out?
Yes,
They
they were
were Lone
great.
Ranger? What? I need
Oh
to
yeah,
look
that was the best part of the Lone Range was the Lego sets. The train alone was so good.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park had some good ones. Yep.
So Lilith just brought up World Peacekeepers, and they brought out some amazing play sets. They brought out like a ruined building has like a million accessories in it and stuff, and they also brought out one that is a parks and stuff. And so I think I don't know if they're Chap May, but I'm pretty sure they're a Chinese company. But there are, and they're sizable. There's still good modern play sets coming out, but as she so rightly said, circulation for those things is very, very rough. Like I have one World Peacekeepers thing. That's that Humvee right there, and they're great. You can throw it on a wall and it won't break. I would know, but the reality is they're hard to find. Hard to find.
Yep.
Gaz would agree on the space Lego.
Oh, definitely. I used to have a ton of those.
I almost don't think you can count Lego as play sets simply
Yeah.
because they're anything.
It's a different thing, right?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
like
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can only use them with minifigures. I mean, I used to build them, and then I take Grimlock and just trample through it like he's Godzilla. But I mean, other than Legos, you really can't use them with anything.
Yeah.
So I think you touched on a lot of the great play sets of our time. I think
here's one. I'm just gonna.
I'd be hard pressed to think of anything that you didn't include. Like you touched on a lot of different. Yeah, that thing's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Peacekeepers one.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Zazel, you just right behind your shoulder there, you can see the Brave Star Fort Curium, other shoulder. Move it. There it is.
Yeah, let me just solo myself real quick. Yeah, so there it is. Exceptional piece from my back collection there. Ninja Turtles also there. I'd grab it off the shelf, but I'm afraid I'd knock everything down. But yeah, it looks great. Perfect collection. Come and check it out. Tell me it doesn't exist, and I'll fight you and lose. I'm not a lover or a fighter. I'm lousy at both.
So there's like one other like playset. I don't know if you guys brought it up, but I don't think you guys spoke too much about oh gosh, what's it called again? I don't know if you guys spoke too much about Star Wars, but I remember there being a fairly good Death Star playset, the vintage era that was like a
Gaz disagrees.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah. But
if it's the one I'm thinking it is, no.
It was trumped by a playset that was brought out. I guess it would have been when did what's this called come out? When did Attack of the Clones come out?
That's the Death Star
Yeah,
playset.
the one that they did for was it Palatoy? The Palatoy version of the Death Star.
That one was nice.
Yeah, that's the one that's made out of cardboard, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So
that's not what I thought it was. Sorry, Cons. Go ahead.
So I just brought it up there.
Yep. Whoop. That's
Ooh.
cool.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
they did the Attack of the Clones, and it came with that creature, and it's not just a facade. It's actually pretty. It's got some depth to it. And there's also the other side, which is the exterior of the arena. So if you did want to
That's
carry
cool.
out the whole Battle of Geonosis, you can do it. But interestingly, I'm scared to press back on this, but let's see what happens. Okay, good. Right.
What were you afraid was going to show up?
I don't know. I've got stuff on my desktop that I don't want people to see. Reference
Say no
photos.
more.
I'm glad. Like,
The Battle of Geonosis arena, because Hasbro were the ones responsible for making the Star Wars toys at that time, repurposed it for this G.I. Joe playset that came out in 2008
that's
or
cool.
2010.
I forget what channel I think I saw this on. I want to say it was like, is it Strider? I think it might have been
Strident. Yeah.
Strident. I think it might have been his channel. I think he had
So-
this on there.
This thing had a full exterior, which they kind of redid. There's barbed wire, there's secret cannons, there's a secret passage on the right-hand side. There's a small helipad to land like probably nothing bigger than a Ghost Hawk. You got your mandatory spring-loaded missiles and stuff, but on the other side, they kind of the I guess balcony area got redone to be like a Cobra throne room almost. So
That's cool.
That's
because
a cool, that'd be cool
we
set.
were out of toy collecting at the time, this play set for G.I. Joe is one of those that tends to kind of just fly past everybody. But you can
Yeah,
get
I've
it.
never seen it.
You can get it like dirt cheap now. So if anybody is interested on picking up a very good,
All right, let me look at eBay.
No,
What is
there's
it
one-
called?
wait. There's one problem. Hasbro was pretty thorough, but there are some battle droids on the inside on the ground dead. So you gotta
Nice.
Sick. That's
What's
a
it
cool
called?
Conquest of Cobra Mountain.
Oh, I've seen the box for this.
Yeah, it's a nice
Look.
box.
This is what I thought was the Death Star.
Yeah, the
This
tower.
right here.
Oh
This one.
no. That's
Oh, let me see. Hold on a second. I'm trying to brighten this down on this thing so you can actually see it.
Oh, 319.
That's what I
Thanks.
thought was the Death Star, but that's actually the Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer,
And
yeah.
I think this is like
Right.
a really bad representation of a Star Destroyer.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
pretty
terrible.
bad.
I had a friend who had
It's
this
awful.
when I was a kid. It's horrible.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
paying
will-
$300 or more for a Cobra set that I'm not that familiar with. As cool as it looks.
If that's eBay, I'm pretty sure you can get it for much cheaper because I've seen it for like 100, 150. So
Was it
that's
Conquest of Cobra Mountain?
yeah, Conquest of Cobra.
Yeah.
I've seen it for very affordable because once again,
Well-
it's from that era, you know.
If we ever go back to Joe Fest, if we ever are able to afford a road trip with the price of
Gasoline.
petrol being what
All right, so I have a complete one for $200.
Yeah, you get them. You don't get
And,
them. They're not super expensive.
Well,
200 US is
Well,
that's
wait,
more.
yeah, okay. So it's G.I. Joe Spy Troops Conquest
Yeah,
of Cobra
Spy
Mountain.
Yes.
Troops,
Yeah.
Conquest of Cobra Mountain.
But I mean, I got one here as low as $50, but it looks like in parts.
probably yeah.
Have you guys heard about the Universal Monsters carry case, Lilith wants to
That
know?
new-
I've never heard of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is the Universal Monster carry case? Let's check
But I
this
like
out.
Universal Monsters and I like carrying cases. It seems
Yeah, so
my alley.
That's two things I enjoy.
well, there's a play
Yeah.
set.
You know what's real crazy? As I'm still collecting a lot of modern stuff like classified, they recently brought out like these little bunker play sets that connect to other
Yeah.
bunker play sets.
Mm.
I love that. And then I saw the price, and I immediately no longer loved it as much as I originally loved it. And it's a price situation now. My nostalgia can only take me so far, I suppose. But I really do hope and wish, and there are certain companies, Raging Spoon. I mean, my entire G.I. Joe display right there is only Raging Spoon stuff, and he sells his stuff for like $19, and you get like a ton of
I
these
can-
modular things. he puts together.
That's
And then
pretty affordable.
Yeah, it's incredible, and that's only like about 5 sets of it, you know. So for $100, you get enough to build what is essentially the same size as a GI Joe HQ. consequently, the GI Joe HQ is only 120 US, which I found bizarre. But anyway.
So I just want to put this out there before I forget, and I wanted to do it at the top of the show, but I'll do it here at the back. If you are watching this show and you have never made a comment before, please do so. We'd love to hear from you. We have in the description we have Adam's channel. We have places where you can find Hans and Gazz as well. But if you have never, if you've watched our show before, or if this is your first time and you've never made a comment, make yourself known. We'd love to reach out and meet new people. So please do that. If that is a real sentence, please do that. Yeah, we'd love to hear you. Epic Badger, we know and love you, mate.
Yeah, baby. But gentlemen,
thanks. Yes.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say, tomorrow is Easter morning. It's a big day in my business, and it is late here. So I am going to sign off and say thank you guys for the fun. This has been a blast, but I need to get some sleep. So I can.
Yeah, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it here anyway, Adam. So we'll play the outro and we'll bail. This has been a great 3 hours. Adam, thank you for the slides. Hans, thanks for finally popping in. Family is important, so by all means do that first. But thanks for taking the time to speed your way here and pop in. Gaz, thanks as always for being my co-host. We'll come back next week potentially with a new topic. We'll leave it. You know what? Let's let Hans pick the topic this time. And then, because Adam, you did such a great job with this one, we'll let you pick the next one. Maybe we'll circle right back around to Toy Biz. But until the next time, you're a computer. Goodbye!